For Benji Marshall, 13 seasons after he won a grand final here in 2005, he's back. And that's a story in itself. And away we go for 2018. And Cronk takes the ball, and Warren Hargreaves. First one up. So they've got a ball out here. It's Marshall, steps off his right side.
Isn't it amazing? Just a little bit of a flop back there. A couple of breaks the Tigers have made early.
And here goes Benji, taking a quick tap. So that's a really good start for Benji Marshall. Now Packer. His first game for the Tigers. And we've got a penalty again. Strikes it well, so we've got the first points of the 2018 season to the West Tigers with Lolohea. This is Cornish off the right. Gets the ball back to Friend. Friend to Tedesco, and then to Mitchell. So some second phase play for the Roosters. Friend. This is Tedesco again. He pushes away from Marshall. The tackle for good position here, and we've got another penalty.
Now this is a challenge to the Tigers. First time on their goal line defence. They've got to put it to them, the Roosters. They've got to hang on here.
So Hargreaves is only about 5 metres out. Cronk. This is Tedesco. Back to Friend. Now to Takiaho, who straightens it up. So they've got options either side. They go to the left. Short ball. Oh, Cornish has got it. No.
We've got knock on Roosters. Knock on Roosters.
Yeah, just caught,
Everyone's up.
caught Madison's hand. Madison threw a hand out. Propelled forward.
Cronk. Now Cornish, good hands. Oh, he's almost intercepted. Manu on to Ferguson, who's got some space down the side. They've got support on the inside. Oh, Tedesco's dropped it. Oh, you wouldn't read about that. 99 times out of 100 he catches that. And the Tigers fans are giving him hell.
Yeah, not that much of urgency to get back into position.
Rocco gets his head through.
I'll tell you what they are doing. They're fighting to play the ball when they get on that front foot. Up that short side, they're causing some problems.
This is Thompson. It's a handy little run out of dummy half. And offloads. This is Godinay. Now he fires it back. No one wanted it there. It's to Marshall. He comes back the other way. Elijah Taylor goes forward. So this is a grand opportunity here. Middle field. Third tackle. They go to Marshall. Puts it on the toe. This is going to be a try. No. Masters chase through.
Just kicked. Beautiful little touch from Benji, but it just takes off there. Gets batted out by Tupou.
Brooks. Dummies to Eisenhuth, goes again. Fires it out now. We got Lolohea with the ball. He bounces off one, straightens up. So the Tigers looking dangerous. Fourth tackle, gets up quickly. Lawrence, no, he's lost the ball. It was a pressure pass.
Knock on Tigers.
Caught in two minds there. He got an A and both Lawrence as well. Lawrence thought he was going to put the ball on the foot from Godinay, shaped up. Probably would have been a better option.
And they got the ball back here. There's some numbers out here. This is Tupou. Tupou gets around from one. Still going. And they tidy him up. So against the run of play.
There's a loose pass from Nguama, skipping across field, looking for some in the middle third.
Now Napa, fresh legs. There's an article written about him and Warrior Hargreaves coming up with a pack for this year to galvanise that Roosters scrum. This is Orbison. So real chance here. Cronk puts the ball on a toe. Nguama should get back there, he will, but this is a repeat set coming up for the Roosters. Quick hands from Cronk to Madison. He gets away from one, puts it on the toe. And Thompson is back to force it. Now Cronk puts it in the air. Manu's there, so's Ferguson. Ferguson gets it, throws it back in field. Manu has it. And Nguama tidies him up. So good defence from the West Tigers. Cronk, it's inside the 40. It's going to roll down. Oh my God, what a kick. So that's brilliant from Cooper Cronk.
They've been put under the pump, haven't they, the West Tigers? The 40, 20, watch everyone get the energy off that.
Napa. Brilliant play from Cronk to put them where they are now, just before half-time. This is in with the ball. Orbison. Good tackle underneath by Brooks. Napa again. Fires it back to Friend. Friend is taken by McGilrick and he's put back. So it was a clever little pass from Napa. McGilrick manages to slow that down. This is Cornish, dummied and went himself. Friend again, same side, Cordner, Mitchell, Tupou. Stepping, going backwards. And the Tigers, there's 4 of them, and they're going to put him into touch. Well done, West Tigers. A beautiful ball on the inside to Tedesco. And that's half-time. So after 40 minutes of grinding football, we got the West Tigers leading 2-0. Tupou takes it straight into McGilrick. Quick play the ball. Now Ferguson drops the hip and he's straight through. Ferguson's away. He comes to Lolohea. He beats Lolohea, but Brooks has got him. Great run from Ferguson. Gets up and plays it quickly. This is going to be a penalty.
Straight over Elijah Taylor. Did Blake Ferguson go? Just dropped the hip. As he does, he runs at speed. So direct. We've got 10 minutes in the bin here.
We've got a bin.
Gee, it's very hard. It's Brooks that gets the 10 minutes in the sin bin.
Brooks.
Peter's got the mark, Jake.
You've got to roll away after you make the tackle. Well, obviously, the first instinct is to hang on.
No warning there, round 1. Oh. Latrell Mitchell makes it 2-2, and they've got 9.5 minutes with 12 men, the West Tigers.
I think I was in for 5 minutes more than 10. Geez, it was a good breather, but...
Now we got a penalty. Oh, it's back to the Tigers here. So what are they going to do here? Do they soak it up with a shot at goal and wait for Brooks to come back? Kicked it. No, he's missed it. Got options both sides. They go to the left with Brooks. Brooks fires it out to Lolohea. He had support on the outside. He chose not to use it. Only a metre out, tackle 4, Nguama. Brooks puts it on the toe, chasing through. This will be a try, is it? Benji Marshall, I think, has got it down. There was a mistake in the in-goal area with Tedesco. They're going to go upstairs.
Just check that they ground it first or it's simultaneous.
If he didn't get that little bobble on the way through with his legs, Benji Marshall,
See,
he
Mitch
scores.
Cornish gets his hand to the ball and grounds it before Benji Marshall's hand. We have a decision.
So this will be no try.
In here before it goes in goal.
Will be a drop out to restart play. Working for a repeat. Brooks has got runners inside and out. Goes nowhere. Nguama's going to have to tidy this up, and he's knocked it on. And it comes off Ferguson.
Here. Brooks, yes, where you are.
Right here.
Well, Napa, he hit Brooks on the inside.
Radley.
Let him up, Alex Michael.
Cronk, short ball to Cordner. Well read by Rocco. Now Aurea Hargreaves is back on. He's looking. Last tackle. Will go to Cronk. No, Tedesco. Onto Orbison. Onto Manu. Onto Ferguson. And that's the first try. Too many numbers.
Happy, mate.
Happy. Zed.
There we go.
Yeah, they got stripped of numbers there with the West Tigers out on that left edge. Looked very short. But a couple of offloads in the previous play. Just simple through the hands. Orbison again to Manu. Just an easy touchdown for Blake Ferguson in that corner.
Well, Orbison's a man. 2-pass runner. He gets the football on the outside of Tedesco. Engages 2 players to come in to make the tackle. And there's no better man to score the try and finish it. And deservedly so too for Ferguson.
Strikes it. It's going to come around. He's got it. Hargreaves. Madalino over the top. Sorry, Packer. Cronk. Second man play to Tedesco, and he is belted by Masters, and he loses the ball. So now some emotion coming into it with the West Tigers. Elijah Taylor. Cheekham. He offloads.
That's it.
Taylor. Now Masters. Steps off the right. Still looking. Gets it away to Thompson. So Thompson into the backfield. He's got Lolohea.
Just passed a little bit early, Thompson. Didn't really commit. Tedesco did a great job, Tedesco.
Brooks. Eisenhuth. So it's only the 3rd tackle. Brooks again. Back inside to Marshall. Still going, Benji. Fires it out now to Thompson. He made the line break. He puts it on the toe. Tedesco's got it inside. He's going to get out of the field of play.
I reckon we'll see a penalty here.
Yeah, there's going to be a penalty, I reckon, too. Blocked down the sideline. Corey Thompson has been outstanding this game. Just got tied up with the cameraman, to be honest. A little bit of a late shove after that kick.
They've got options both sides. They go to the left with Brooks. Inside ball to Rocco. He's still going. Offloads to Godinay. Now to Lolohea. To Cheekham. He still unloads. So the ball's still alive. Marshall picks it up. Now to Eisenhuth. Not going anywhere, though.
And they keep going.
They've gone back the other way to Taylor. The Lolohea bounces off Cheekham. It's play on. Thompson! He's in! I think he got it down. Corey Thompson, who's been magnificent for the West Tigers. Well.
General. This will be tackle 5.
Try. He's got a try.
Can you confirm there's no knock on through there with a touch on the Tigers? It just comes off his head.
Well, how did he get the ball down to start with? We'll see it come off one of the Tigers' heads. That's play on. Lolohea comes in and makes the extra man. Tries to throw the cutout pass. Hitting's on the melon. That's play on.
Corey Thompson picks it up from an onside position.
It's brilliant.
Brilliant.
And grounds the ball. We have a decision.
Wow. Well, just in the last 10 minutes, Corey Thompson, we were talking about Nofaluma not playing, but this kid has absolutely justified his position on the wing. Lolohea. Then he comes. Strikes it. It looks good. He's kicked it. He's kicked it, and the West Tigers go to 10-8 with 1:30 to go. And the crowd are on their feet. Summer goes nice and high. Flying for it. Well done, Watani Zalesniak.
What a take.
Under pressure.
What skill from Latrell. Outstanding.
Here we go.
10,
Shift.
30
Roosters.
seconds.
Here they go. Cordner. Tedovano. So Benji's idea was right. It was just a freakish skill and reflex. Now Tedesco. 10 seconds left. They roll him to his back. Cronk. That's forward to Mitchell. Play on.
Offside.
What do we got here? He says it's a knock on, and we got full time here. So round 1, 2018, the West Tigers get away to a great start with a 10-8 win over the Sydney Roosters. And Benji Marshall who came in late for Josh Reynolds, has been fantastic.
He's going to go through the banner with Tyler and Jake. Such a special night for Slater. 15 years ago yesterday, he made his debut, and here he is in game number 300 from 30 metres out. Brooks waits for it. Goes high again. This time it's Billy's ball, or is it? Indecision. Bouncing ball for the West Tigers. Clever little tap. Rocco moves it on. Masters to Norfoluma. And the scrambling Storm deny the first try. Smith. Croft kicking early for Vunivalu. They'll get another repeat set.
Early kick. Not sure if the kick quite went to where it was meant to go, but
opening 10 minutes has flown by. Nasifa Solomona has the arm free. The man Mountain flicks it out in the back for Nukin. Picked off one-on-one. Great tackle made by Elijah Taylor. Now Munster. Bit of light stepping, but they're holding on for now, the visitors. What's the play on the last? Smith. All the way out to Scott in the corner. Curtis Scott tries to get it down, but they're waving him dead. And what a defensive stand from the West Tigers. Slater's come down the short side. Showed it on the outside to Chambers. And they were sweating on the dummy. Brooks and Nagama. And Brooks and Billy go at it afterwards in back play as the Storm go up the middle. And they've coughed it up again.
Didn't take to it too kindly here, Billy Slater.
Let's go, fellas. Off we come.
Two little men going at it.
Now Taylor. Benji kicking early, trying the Melbourne tactic, and Addo-Carr forced to palm it dead.
Well, they continue to impress tonight, the Tigers. Good control there from Benji Marshall.
Eisenhuth, the other fresh man, along with Twal. Now they come to Brooks. Good. Another kick in behind. It's going deep. Touched the leg of Vunivalu. That'll be a dropout. In a handy addition, as has this man, Eisenhuth, who debuted last year in his mid-20s. Now Taylor. Marshall, flat pass, Rocco, set play for Thompson. They claimed a Melbourne hand was in there, but Munster's not hanging around. And he's picked off by Norfoluma and Benji. Addo-Carr out of dummy half. Gets away from one. A little bit of a momentum shift there. Scott out of dummy half. Here's Kenny Bromwich's first touch in game 100. Croft, little set play. Slater over the top, basketball style to Vunivalu, who put a foot in touch. It'll be a West Tigers scrum feed coming up.
Let's just have a look here. This is how the Storm got possession. Thompson claiming knockdown, but Munster was away. Good tackle, Benji Marshall. Just here, Vunivalu puts his foot out.
Now Brooks, little kick, Nagama, it eluded him, and Vunivalu was patient and picked it up beautifully under pressure.
Oh, didn't he pick it up beautifully? A little bit of luck there for the Tigers, and the ball bounces up into Nagama's hands as the Storm get another penalty.
Now Smith goes back to the left, Munster to Glasby. Important tackle made down low by Elijah Taylor. It slowed up Glasby. Smith out of dummy half to Munster. Little kick, rebounding, pinballing everywhere. And Thompson diffuses the situation, or does he? Munster thinks he might have a try.
Have you got Tigers grounding the ball first? I didn't see him ground the ball first. You do? I do. I've got no try. Okay. Tigers grounding.
Well, did he get that down or not?
Has Thompson grounded this sufficiently? You'd have to say so.
Yeah.
Now on the last, Nagama gets it to Brooks, who'll go high. Drop punt style. Billy Slater's going to go. Oh, coughed it up. Vunivalu got in the road. The West Tigers go quickly. Esan Masters right up the middle. The Storm all over the shop. under the high ball tonight, and here comes the penalty for the West Tigers. Will they take the 2?
They are taking the 2. They've got a message from the sideline. All trainers and anyone with West Tigers gear on the sideline have got 2 fingers up.
Yeah, Billy had made his mind up that this was his, and Vunivalu kept on coming.
He just fell awkwardly there as well, Slater.
Isan Masters with his first kick at goal in the NRL. Strikes it beautifully, and they're first on the board, the West Tigers. 2-0 up with 2 to go. To prevent tries. Now Taylor, Marshall. Can they slice their way through here? Isan Masters back on the inside. Gets the arm free. 6 more tackles here as Thompson holds on. Touch to Melbourne hand. They can close out the first half with the ball in their hands. Can they get the try to top it all off? Norfoluma out of dummy half. Gets away from a couple of tackles. Eisenhuth, quick hands to Benji. Now Thompson stepping off the left. Last week's hero gets an offload away. Now Brooks. Tackle slipping off all of a sudden for the Storm. Twal. Eventually, they succumb to a tackle. Godinay. Eisenhuth stuck out the mitt and made it stick. Inside the final 10 seconds. Final play coming up. Do they put it on the boot? Benji thinking about it. Cut-out pass. A little risky. Norfoluma back inside. And it will remain tryless. No. Well, they can take a shot here, the West Tigers. Masters just inside. And that makes it 4-0 to the West Tigers at the break over the Melbourne Storm. Is another upset on. Now Marshall, again the spiral. A wonderful spiral kick in the first half caused dramas, and Billy let that one bounce as well. Then Brodie Croft got a good hand in, and they dodge another bullet, but they can't get near these Benji spirals. Midway through the tackle count, McIlrick goes to Eisenhuth. Oh, what about the attack there? There's a team lifter from Welch.
Look at this shot here from Welch. That's fantastic. Get that in there.
Now Nagama, then impressive defensively, the Fijian captain. Now he explores across field. Held up by Munster. And eventually backslammed. West Tigers didn't appreciate that work from Munster. And Nagama stayed down here. There was no whistle, but you're allowed to do that, aren't you? What Munster goes with the old Alfie manoeuvre a little bit. He might have slammed the back of his head. Will Melbourne break here? Elijah Taylor trying to fend off the first tackler. Here's the penalty. They can go 6-0 up here if they so choose. And he'll stroke this one over. It's 6-0 to the West Tigers. 23 to go. This is holding up big time. It's going to bounce. The Storm are getting there and claim it. And they're straight on the front foot. Massive turning point as Stimson tracked it down. Cam Smith says, get out of there, Suliasi. I've got it covered. And West Tigers hold them up. He'll take that. They're content to slow it down.
Most definitely.
So Smith taps it, gives it to Finucane, but the referee says, hang on a minute.
Well, for mine, Munster's got to be the catalyst here. With the Storm, he got them back in, got them in front last week.
He's asking for it on the left. Smith goes the other way for now. Croft thought about coming back to Munster. Takes the tackle. Now they've got a big line out to the left. Munster gets his hands on it. Finds Billy Slater. Cut out pass. Adokar left it behind and knocked it on. Bit of facial work going on there as well from Isan. Smith to Croft to Slater. Picked off by Chris Lawrence. What a hit on the milestone man. Asifa Solomona, that one slipped high from Packer. Another penalty. You do well to get up on Big Nelson, all 2 metres of him. Smith taps and goes. They went back to 10 and 10 in the bin. Turning point potentially. The West Tigers reduced to 12 for the second week in a row. He wants it out here alongside Munster. Smith Croft had to wait for it. Billy Slater over the top. Vunivalu in the corner. They don't waste any time against 12 men. And the Storm finally on the board.
Vunivalu. It's where Slater normally throws him, and Vunivalu does the rest. Still had a bit to do, the big winger.
The captain moves in. It's a long way off. Ooh. It's a shank. Smith comes to Munster, does he? Shows it. Smith stretches out. Just held up in the nick of time. He can level things from the penalties with a penalty goal here. That's a sweeter strike from Cam Smith. We are level. Now for Nukin. Had the support runner in Cassiano. Elected not to pass. Now Smith has options. Billy's gone out to the right. Another penalty. The second half penalty count, 9-1. So Smith moves in and gives the Melbourne Storm their first lead of the evening. Marshall gets this one tumbling awkwardly. Again, a couple of bounces, make it 3 or 4. And Billy has to give it to the big man and say, do your best to get out, and he won't get out. What about some of the kickoffs we are seeing this season, causing all kinds of problems? What a break for the West Tigers. Smith goes high. The Storm every chance to regather this one. They will through Vunivalu. Cam Smith works a little magic, and the West Tigers weren't expecting it. Still he goes, Vunivalu, the only try scorer tonight. Look at that for a starting position after their own dropout. Now Munster. Billy Slater, a bit of open space. Lovely spiral to Scott. The Fox in the corner. Billy Slater plays his pass. They've called it forward though. Billy's pass not legal.
That one there's the one they're saying forward.
No, it's a play the ball, guys. Yeah.
I think so. I think it was forward. What do you think?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now on the last, Godinay says, where's the kicker? He finds Benji. Marshall to Masters. He gets the arms free, throws it and finds a target, Eisenhuth. Bit of ad-lib footy from the West Tigers. Thompson nailed after he kicked it, and Vunivalu's coughed it up. Opportunity knocks for the West Tigers. Now Lawrence drops it on the boot. Vunivalu, this is your time. He left it behind, and they were half a chance through Nagama. I think this angle says Malachi gets 2 fingers to it, maybe the thumb and the forefinger.
There's no touch by West Tigers.
The
ball is rounded by
Kevin.
Melbourne in goal via. We have a decision.
Marshall back in front of the posts. Godinay goes to Madalino, offload away, chance, they're over! Luke Brooks, the West Tigers!
I'm okay with it.
Have they done it again for the second week in a row? Just remarkable.
The ball is caught on the outside of the lead runner. There's no disadvantage to Melbourne. We're flying through the ground.
And I love the way Brooks attacks this. Only the put down remains to be examined, and it won't be a problem at all. Luke Brooks.
And we have a grounding by Luke Brooks. We have a decision.
And they're cheering in the far corner.
Here it is.
Is there enough support here? Look at the bodies crash in here, and they've got it back again, the Storm. Just over a minute to go. Short kickoffs have worked a charm. Is the script written for Billy after all? Munster. Kenny Bromwich, here's Billy Slater looming up. Kenny couldn't get the arm free. They come down the short side for Munster. Cameron Munster, look at this West Tigers bodies in there. 4 or 5 of them. Munster eventually to Smith, to Slater. Knocked down by who? Double knock on is the call. The West Tigers are celebrating. They've done more than enough tonight. They are the giant killers early this season. Says to Thompson, just make sure you don't get the ball stripped out. And the celebrations begin. Siren sounds. And the West Tigers, victors again. What a team they're becoming under Ivan Cleary.
They haven't beaten the Broncos anywhere since 2016, and Marshall gets it going tonight in VB Friday Night Football. With the ball coming down to Isako, as it's played back to McCulloch now, and he gives it to Milford. Milford tackled by Eisenhuth. And that'll be a penalty. They've had a second dig. Eisenhuth
he was
pushing
standing up
Milford
and then he
back down. Ashley Klein is the main referee. It's there. So 2 points on the board to the Broncos. Here's a run. And that was Nofaluma with the ball. He dropped it back down and it's dived on, thankfully, by Watene Zelezniak, but he's copped one down around the kidney area. And here's Madalino, then to Lawrence, and it's a sort of catch pass. It probably could have been better directed than that, though. It's gone into touch. McCulloch has come through what he's been asked to do after that ACL injury. Here's a penalty going to the Broncos. So Brisbane on the attack strongly. Maguire makes a mistake. Picked up by the Tigers. It's play on. And they're out to their own 20. That's a let off there. Ball going to a forward on a play that probably should have been finding the playmakers.
Well, the play before, there's a penalty here to the Tigers. The play before that, Josh Maguire was in first receiver.
Played there by Rocco. Now Madalino, he's big and strong, and Brooks to Lawrence. He puts it down. Now for Milford. Kilrick going in a tad late. Oh, he's made a mistake down here, Nofaluma. Brisbane with 6 players on the open side. That's where they've gone against 5 for the Tigers. Asako got a ball back to Roberts, and Roberts is taken by Nagama. And there's a Tiger down injured. The referee has stopped it. And it's Watene Zelezniak. McCulloch, first receiver Nikorima. Second Milford puts a little rubber kick in. Covering it up is Benji. McCulloch to the blind for Milford to go to the middle to Pangai. He always takes a look, doesn't he? And always seems to have the ball free. That's a penalty. Goes to the West Tigers. He didn't rise with the ball. Nagama then from Lawrence to Brooks. Here's a little grubber kick across. Oh! Thompson, other than for the uprights, Thompson gets a chance to score.
And for the second week in a row, the goalpost has saved the Broncos.
Marshall's to the right. Here's Brooks out on the left. He puts another little kick. That was played at. Oh, that was a bit stupid.
Okay, so 6 more tackles to play that.
You can download the 9 Now app and watch Rugby League anytime, anywhere. So the Broncos, little knock on there. Again a chance. Brooks, oh, the pass is misdirected badly. Now that breaks down. Milford pilots this ball down. Bounces favourably for Thompson. He beats one. Swings into another opening. Referee ducks for cover. Good run from Corey Thompson.
He's a good kid. I couldn't work out why Corey Thompson had to go to England to keep playing.
It's Corey Oakes. Corey Oakes goes up the tunnel. Verizon, who's played the ball, and Brooks turned it inside for Packer. It's a penalty to West Tigers. Masters to bring it up at 2-all. And that he's only just managed to do. A couple of big men coming together there.
Parker. The penalty there.
He had the opportunity, but he didn't have the sponsor with him. Then Brooks puts a little kick in, and it's going to be a line dropout.
Hold there.
That's the 10. They're right in front. McKelrick long and low. Brooks did well. Oh, that's a shocker. Bounced away from Marshall. Took the sting out of it. Oh, and Marshall drops the ball. But it's knocked backwards, said the referee. McKelrick Marshall. Marshall across the back of the ruck, and Twaller's over there. And a flick pass from Jacob. It's knocked on. What are they doing here?
Well, that wasn't pretty. That was not pretty. It was all over the place.
Got the Roosters in round 1, Melbourne in 2.
very similar sort of games, aren't they? Oops.
The ball security has been awful in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Mark that one down. There's
Just waiting for these guys here.
Milford. Held by McKilrack and Rocco. But he still manages to make the 20-metre line. They're in the middle of the ground. There's a knock-on in to play the ball. It'll turn into dew.
Well, the dew point was 17 degrees, so we're just about to hit that rain now.
Here's a ball coming loose again, with their thrown ball security out the door. Everything they do is a speculator. Doesn't matter whether they're inside their own 20 or inside the opposition 20. They take the ball inside the 30-metre line. And Darius came in on that side and put it down. The Tigers have never, in their short history. Here's Marshall. It's gone to ground. Roberts has got it. Plays it on the 20-metre line. Marshall then, he's going to bomb for his left wing. Down towards Osako again. Oh, gee, he's been beautiful. Under the high ball, he's done some nice things, Osako. To the halfway line comes Brisbane. The 15 upper him, Gowie puts a kick in, and he kills whatever life is left in the half. So here's the second half. Eisenhuth.
There's a high shot here from James Roberts.
Kilrick looking to Brooks for instructions. Here's Brooks from the open to the and I thought for a moment that was home for Thompson. It's gone over the dead ball line. Gillett making the tackle. Chris Lawrence losing the ball in the tackle. McCulloch. Milford again, showed it to Sims, gave it to Offahingawi. Penalty goes Brisbane. Hand on the ball.
Inside 10.
Osako brings up the flag. It's 4-2 now in favour of the Broncos. Godinay, took a look over his right shoulder. There's nobody there. He's lost the ball, Masters.
Boys, first one this way, Tigers.
And a double knock on, but it'll be the Broncos to get the advantage. Nikorima dummies and cuts through. He's got one to beat. Comes to the... it's gone to ground. Picked up by Osako. Lawrence takes him with Thompson. McCulloch behind one. Boyd stabs it in. There's a chance. I don't know whether he got downward pressure, Jack Bird.
He comes down. The ball's on the ground. That's a try. Wow.
Okay, boys. Godinay. Madeline. And a penalty here against Brisbane. Offside. They go blindside to Brooks. He rolls it in. Cheekham. Cheekham has scored. Oh, yes. Michael Cheekham has scored. You've only just finished uttering the word.
That's a beauty. Comes around the short side on tackle 3, brings the Harvey Norman replay, puts the ball in behind the line. They make no effort to stop the ball chasers, and Cheekham gets the try to give them the go-ahead score. The early kick. Oldie but a goodie.
Masters. He's bringing it back, but not quickly enough.
This is just action replay.
Opacek.
Oh, wow.
Michael Cheekham penalised for offside. McCulloch throws the dummy and he's over, but they've turtled him. So here they come again, Brisbane. Milford kicks. Gillett's after it, but so is Nagama in front of him. So line drop out, more pressure. 25 out, down the middle. Brisbane launching up another attack. Boyd, Roberts. Roberts in and away and still going. Oh no, there's a penalty to West Tigers.
Yeah, Matt Gillett. But Darius Boyd, we go back to the play the ball. Darius Boyd catches the ball on the inside of the lead runner here. You watch Darius Boyd, he comes out the back of Maguire. He catches the ball on the inside, then goes around the back. But the penalty is for Gillett, who goes into the line and knocks Luke Brooks over.
Godinay, the number 9 into the game, has been for quite some time. Brooks then, back for Thompson, and was he taken out? It's with Darius Boyd Play on is the call. Back again for the kick. Nicarima it is. He punches it down into Thompson's corner. He's off his left foot a couple of times and then loses his footing. And I think he's hurt himself too.
Tackle 1.
Tigers by 2. Marshall then on the blind side. He puts a grubber in. Boyd has got over the top of it.
I think the touch judge called this ball forward from the dummy half to Benji Marshall.
They've never won 3 at the start of the season in those 1, 2 and 3 rounds. And Thompson tries to get back.
On the line, guys. When he first grounded it was on the line.
Lovely kick.
Now McCulloch sweeps it across to Milford. He cuts out 2. Boyd is in. They go for the corner. No.
What a tackle.
I think a topper check has failed, but it's a great tackle.
They're Nofaluma.
And there's the indication that Benji is gone for the night.
He's about to join the line, Benji Marshall, but he can just run. I'll target him in the line.
Benji's back in the line. They go over to, I think that's Twal, is it not? Or is it Alloye? And I think he's short. 8 minutes to go in the game. Nicarima putting the ball out in front of Corbin Sims. He's galloped into open territory. Milford's with him. Couldn't get a ball to him. And he's still playing on, breaking the tackle. 25 out. Great run by Corbin Sims. Now for the captain. Darius is up to the 10. Scampers out of 1 tackle. Turns the ball back and down to Glenn. He'll play the ball 10 metres out. West Tigers hanging on at the moment. Now it's come away to Milford. He comes long to Nicarima. He goes out to James Roberts, loses his footing. Ball gets to Gillett now. He'll play the ball inside the 20. Now Sam is obviously injured and being escorted away by Alan Wenger. It's come away then to Nicarima. It's found Roberts. He's found Asako. He got rid of the ball before being taken into touch. 30 metres out from the line now. They'll be played by Boyd. And Chris Lawrence is given a penalty. He's 30 out. He's 7 in from touch. It's on its way. It's coming back. He's kicked it from the sideline almost.
Incredible.
Milford it is that puts a big kick down to Thompson. He
dropped it.
He lost it.
He dropped it.
Corey Thompson's knocked on.
Asako's in position.
Here's Asako having a shot. Has plenty of time, but pushes it wide, does he?
No, it's gone through.
It's gone through, has it? He's put his arm up.
They're all celebrating.
A shallow restart, and the West Tiger, he left the field and played and batted back in. That was Wateni Zalesniak. Brooks wants it. Brooks sets himself for it. And yes, has he done it?
Yep.
Yes, he has. So Brooks has brought them level.
7-all.
7-7. Takes it to ground. So at the end of regular time, it is 7-all. So Asako sends it deep.
Great run.
So here is the attempt to drop goal. Milford stepping away, looking to find a gap, kicks ahead. There was a player felled, and it's with Thompson at the back. So they set up again, and the ball goes back, way back to Milford. Milford's kick at goal, coming around, and it's wide. Tigers haven't won a Golden Point game since 2012.
I think they win this one.
Marshall then gets us going again. Asako's lined it up, takes the kick, and it's gone wide as well.
No.
What's this?
What's this for?
Penalty goes to Brisbane. Not square markers. Asako drills it. Flags are up. Flags are up. Brisbane have got in to win. They trailed for the major part, but they've won it by 2.
The former Tiger, Mish Moses waiting on. We are underway on Easter Monday. It's the Tigers up against the Eels. Juggled kickoff by Benji Marshall, who's been in tremendous form. Tackle number 7 coming up. That 20-minute restart as Moses chips it in behind. Lola here gets beaten for the ball. What an effort. Will Smith coming up with it has scored for the Eels.
Well, they've had problems with their fullback, and Will Smith gets a crack today. He is a talented footballer, Will Smith, and not surprised to see him pull off something like that. Out jumping Tuilola here. Moses just kicked it back towards the centre of the ruck. Purpose kick for Will Smith, who was on the chase and just won that battle in the air. Gets the Eels a try. They've only scored 4 tries this year. That their 5th. It just might be their most important. Moses now with a chance to go to 6.
It's Norman this time who spins it back towards Moses. Numbers down the short side. Edwards a juggle. Then a Harlem Globetrotters pass. Tim Manor puts a grubber kick in. The Eels fans enjoyed that. And why wouldn't they? Back to his feet. Kenny Edwards. You never know with Kenny though, do you? Here's Norman. A full 360. It comes back to Smith. He grubbers this time. And, dare I say it, not as effective as Tim Manor.
They still had another tackle up their sleeve. Will Smith opting to kick. I guess he did that because there wasn't much else on. He could have taken the tackle. Talking about tackles, Jennings, George off his line.
A nice idea to spread it on their own line, the Tigers, but they pushed up hard, both Michael and George, and as it was in the opening set of the game, penalty against Parramatta to help West out of their own end. Dodonay feeds it across for Marshall, who looks left, comes back to the right-hand side, basketball pass, Dodonay, Masters, Rocco will get there! The switch worked beautifully. Marshall went left, came back to the right, and they had them for numbers.
Well, wind the clock back, Benji Marshall. The big double left foot step. Saw that there was nothing on out to the left and just propped back off the left foot twice. There he goes for the gap, then bang, straight back off the left. Does up Tim Manor. Realise there's numbers out to the right. It's great hands. Masters to Rockow. And they strike back the West Tigers. But look at this brilliant footwork from Benji Marshall. Just Tim Manor does up crazy. Pritchard gets caught in there, but it was great work. Easton Masters does his job to hold the defender. Josh Hoffman in 2 minds. And well done, the West Tigers.
From the sideline. Tuilola here. He kicked one from this angle against the Roosters. He's done it again. Third penalty of the game goes to the Tigers. It's 3-zip. Here he is, a dummy half. Going to Brooks with numbers in motion around him. Marshall goes over the top. Mangama to the corner. It's gone very close. In fact, with a second effort, if he wasn't tackled, this will be a try. Gavin Badger looks to be comfortable with it. Doesn't need the bunker. And Benji Marshall has caught out the Eels again.
Well, there was a human pinball in the Guama. Amazing strength to get all the way to the line. It was a beautiful work play down the left edge. They've gone there the majority this afternoon. Luke Brooks goes out the back to Benji Marshall. You mentioned it was. Great pass selection, straight over the top to Nguama. Look at that. Bumps Moses, rolls over, gets past Kenny Edwards, and somehow gets the football down.
She had a good shot at him, Mitchell Moses, and both players fell off the tackle. There he is, shrugging away from Moses. He'll be disappointed with that.
Seems to be how he likes them best, up against the sideline. To make it a converted try, the difference. Strike is good, hooking back off the uprights and in. It's Marshall on the last to do the kicking. Didn't strike it as he would like, though. It bounces into no man's land. There's a problem here. Touched by George Jennings. It comes to Chris Lawrence. Boy, what an opportunity missed by the Tigers. It's going to be a penalty. against the Tigers. Is it for George Jennings being...
Bumped him in the air.
Bumped him before he had a play at the ball, was it?
Cut down eventually by Namgama and also Ateni Zalesniak as Norman chips getting to the in-goal area. He left, in fact, they're going to say he was back in the in-goal area, Esan Masters. It looked for a moment as though he'd left the ground from the field of play. Here's Twile again. Gets an offload away. Comes back to Godinay working in traffic. He had Brooks pushing up. Marshall was there as well. He couldn't link with either of them. In fact, now he's clutching at the back of his head or neck. After a bit of work in that tackle. And he's back a little later than expected because can't do them both at the one time. Had to do one and then wait and do the next one as the kick from Brooks has them under pressure again. George Jennings wraps it up. They've earned themselves another goal line dropout. From dummy half, goes across to Robbie Rocco. They're in a three-man tackle. Bo Scott around the legs. Too slowly off Rocco. And with a 12-6 lead, you'd imagine, as the trend has been all season for all teams, they'll take the two. Two terrific conversions from either sideline so far. This one, pretty simple stuff from almost right in front. He makes it an 8-point lead. Little has been around forever. Here is Little galloping into space. Going past Smith, grabbed from behind. And a good tackle there. It was made by Penny Terapo. Brooks it is, who finds Marshall. A step, a hop, into a gap, a pass, back on the inside for Rocco, who might have been tackled without the ball. They're happy that that was okay. Made a good tackle. Was there a little bobble there from Ma'u? The kick comes back to Moses, knocked on by Parramatta.
Change over.
There was a touch from both players, and Moses can't believe it. Marshall. This time he gets the spiral he's been looking for. It swings away from Smith. That's the one he was practicing ad nauseum after training yesterday. But Benji spiraling them like that. Here's Eisenhuth standing in the tackle, pops it back. Little goes wide. Here's a chance. Lawrence, a cut-out ball! Put down by Wateni Zalesniak.
Michael Jennings never made the line.
The Tigers are going to get a penalty anyway for Michael Jennings being offside. Marshall to the left. Lola here out here on the right-hand side. Masters stops, starts, gives it to Thompson! Corey Thompson. He's going to claim one. Gavin Badger. And the sideline official have a view on it. And they'll refer it up as try.
It's funny, though, you would have to assume that the ball being round, that bottom bit would have to touch the ground before the outside where it rolls back up.
You don't have to be a big athletic man to get the ball into the corner. Your Masters was over the line. They held off, held off, held off. He ended up 5 metres into the in-goal area.
I think he likes Thompson. He's doing him a favour.
Well, Corey Thompson still had plenty of work to do, didn't he? With Hoffman reading the pass, but just sliding straight off him, fractionally out.
Now Lola here is striking them nicely. He can't miss. And at half-time, it's the Tigers on track for their 3rd win of the season. Benji Marshall gets us underway. The Tigers by 14. Had them under pressure in the first half. He's got some speed as well, but so does Corey Thompson. And he's made a mistake.
It's hurt Will Smith as well.
This is a massive set defensively for the Eels early in the second half, trailing by 14 points. It's too easy. Matt Eisenhuth gets across the line, grabs the first try of 2018 for his tally. They have absolutely swamped him.
And they peppered Mitchell Moses in the first half, particularly towards the middle chunk where they dominated possession, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Great work from Benji Marshall inside to Thompson, gets Maroa chasing, but then the double-up play. They swing left and they get the decoy. Have a look, Eisenhuth goes, look at Mitchell Moses coming out of the line. You can't do that. He just isolates Will Smith, who's such a small guy. He panicked, and you can see the disgust. Michael Jennings has a word to Mitchell Moses after that happens and basically said there's no need to come out of the line.
Lola here for a 20-point lead. They had the option of going for 2, but they get 6 instead. We've got one more here up against the sideline. It wasn't ideal for Lola here to get caught there. Now it's the last. Marshall runs it. Masters just flings it back on the inside. It comes unstuck though. Now Moses down the short side. Spins it back on the inside. A Benji flick pass for Williams. He was trying to link up with Michael Jennings. Lola here picks it up. A counter-attack by the Tigers. And he brings it back to almost the 40. What a pass from Moses.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? Flicked it back on the inside to Tony Williams. What about the pickup? Oh, he's lucky there. What about the pickup from Tui Lola here? Here go the Tigers.
Michael Cheekham links up with S.N. Masters. Marshall did so well. Masters gets to Will Smith. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson for a second. And he gets it.
The long ball there from Godinay almost had Benji, well, under pressure. Steps, gets inside Hoffman.
Players are in play from the previous play of the ball.
And then Isam Masters beats a Parramatta player and holds it up long enough.
Corey Thompson remains in the field of play and grounds the ball. We have a decision.
They face a second half century in the space of 3 games being scored against them. Lola here, this one swings across the face. It stays at 30 points to 6. Here is Russell Packer bringing it away for the Tigers. There's a problem.
Just leave him, boys. Just leave him, boys.
Pritchard.
Just leave him, boys.
Who's had just a shocking run of injuries. To slow play the ball as comes to Luke Brooks to kick from inside the 40. He has the angle on the kick and he's done it. Go back to the open side. Godinay's kick. Well, that was almost out on the full. It was so big. Brown out of dummy half. Finds Moses. Now Edwards keeps it going. Michael Jennings for George Jennings. The Eels have scored. Michael and George combining. Long right-hand side, and the passing was slick.
Oh, wasn't it slick from the brothers? Michael to George. But the work from Big T-Rex back in a Parramatta jumper for the first time in 10 years. Just hits the defence and pops it up nicely for Jennings. That's Michael, who did a great job as he was falling to get it out to his younger brother. Only 3 line breaks for the Eels so far. They score their second try of the afternoon.
Moses against his old club, hawking it back. Tremendous kick. He puts it in the air, Corey Norman. Going across, the Tigers don't want to touch it. Tap back in, play on for Parramatta. Lola here still there. He had 2 or 3 dips at it.
Corey Thompson has saved the day. I think he must have almost completely missed that, the kick.
Benji.
A couple of wayward ones from Benji.
Michael Jennings fires it through Moses, then Norman kicking. Thompson under pressure, going up above them and coming down with it, Josh Hoffman.
Corey Thompson knew the kick was coming. He was well placed, but just couldn't get himself in a position to get up in the air. The ball was always headed over his head. Left him stranded on the ground, and then Hoffman just keeps that arm up long enough to get it in the in-goal area.
And the Tigers fans giving one of their former players a real razzing as he stands over the ball. He can't convert this one. Take a little back out there at dummy half. Comes to Mangama. Awful play the ball. Part of the reason, well, in fact, they're going to say that he wasn't pushed by the markers. With good reason, as goes through the hands of Brown. Terapo gives it to Moses. Norman on his outside. Alvara for the corner.
I think it might have touched the grass. Thompson's done a remarkable job, but I think when his legs split, the weight of Avaa has got some part of the ball on the grass.
This one, again, like the previous one, away to the right-hand side. Out there on the left-hand side, can barely walk. Here's Moses back on the inside. Michael Jennings puts it down. And the Tigers are home here today. Russell Packer and Michael Jennings arguing the toss. George comes in as well. One last one, and a kick across the field from Moses. Didn't have the depth on it. In fact, Norman got to it to make the catch, but the Tigers will hold him up. And they have their third win in 4 games in 2018. They've beaten Parramatta 30 points to 20.
And we are set for kickoff. The first NRL doubleheader in New Zealand is underway. And it's the Melbourne Storm running from the southern end of Mount Smart. And look at the early contacts. He was so strong last year, 27 games, 9 tries. Of course, played himself into international football as the Storm come up with an error. It has plagued them so far, the Melbourne Storm, and they can't get through the first set. Now Godinay, the flick pass, quick hands. It went through Isan Masters, picked up by Thompson. He grubbers towards the in-goal, and it will sit in the in-goal. Melbourne will have to pray at it. Waiting and waiting. Suliasi Vunivalu couldn't wait anymore. He's in his first season at West Tigers. Inside the 10, Brooks kicks back towards the post. They'll have to play at it again. And the Tigers force back-to-back goal line dropouts. Billy Slater says, let's get going, Melbourne. This is Benji Marshall to the line. Kevin Nangama chopped down brilliantly. What a tackle. Suliasi Vunivalu, a try saver from the Fijian.
Last one.
Tackled by Brooks and Packer. This is the last for Melbourne. 15 out. Brodie Croft measures his kick across field, looking for Curtis Scott, who got a jump and knocked it on.
Left court. Tackle. He grabs him in the air. Tackle before
here we go.
the ball.
Hassan Masters.
Hassan. Correct.
They're talking.
Hold him up.
Maybe contact before the ball was caught.
Wait here. Go 4.
Gets on the goal line and comes again. The kick from Croft is there into the in-goal. It was Tui Lolo here chasing along with young Tonamapea. And the grounding looks incomplete as Jared Maxwell and Ben Gallier look at the replays.
The ball is knocked on in the end goal by Melbourne. The on-field decision of interference by Luke Brooks stands. We have a decision.
Luke Brooks running Korfusi off his line illegally. And Croft kicks successfully early on. Melbourne have the lead. They've never won 4 straight in New Zealand. The Melbourne Storm is this afternoon the day as they complete. High, the chase is good by Melbourne. Good take. Malachi Wateni-Zeleznia. Now he loses the ball. Slater picks it up on tackle 0. Melbourne will go with the Tigers again.
Square, Kevin. Mark's there. They can go quick.
Tap and go. Billy Slater down low. Loses it backwards. And now it's dived on by Rocco.
I thought Billy was in.
Look at the determination in Munster. Deceptively strong as he carries the defenders upfield, taking every bit of territory. Now Thompson jumping in the air to take the bouncing ball. Also takes a big shot from Josh Adokar.
Go, Tim. Nothing late.
Benji Marshall will kick back across his body out towards the wing of Vunivalu, who lets it bounce dangerously, very dangerously, but somehow comes up with a try saver. He and young Tonamapea have given Craig Bellamy quite the scare. Here's Smith again. He's going to persist, looking for a 40-20, and it's third time lucky, is it? Kept in by Tui Lolo here, magnificently so. Last play, Tigers on Melbourne's goal line. Marshall threads the ball out the back. Isan Masters to the in goal. They've held him up.
I thought he had enough way on to get over here. So Melbourne again have done really well.
Not late.
As the Tigers through Marshall, kick down, turning Adokar inside out. Then he throws it to no one in particular. Isan Masters says, I'll have it. Off and running, down low. Over they go, Josh Aloiai. Josh Adokar, a monumental blunder, and Aloye. What an unlikely try scorer for the Tigers.
What about the kick from Marshall? Looks like it's going to find touch, just takes a little bit of a turn, and here, certainly you let that go. And then he's backflip pass, which is a forward pass in any case, and Masters, wow, sees Aloye, and he does the right thing. He just gets down low when it's getting close to the try line. Wouldn't you think? He's had a brain snap, please.
He kicked 5 of 6 last week. Tui Lolo here. And he starts tonight with a miss.
We put the mocker on him, didn't we?
Benji Marshall content to find the sideline, but he's found it on the full.
Yeah. Having a mixed bag with his kicking game today, Benji Marshall.
Go 3, yep.
Now Smith, Welch passing for Munster. He gets away from Marshall, kicks in behind Thompson. Adokar is there, trying to make up for his earlier mistake, but the ball evades them all.
In, don't drift, hold. Go 2, good, well done.
He knew he didn't touch the ball as Lawrence goes out the back. All's well that ends well for the Melbourne Storm. They'll get the ball here. A minute to go in the first half.
Yeah, Peter Godinay here steps out to the right and then passes back across the left. And the pass is deemed to have gone forward. Let's have a look at this. It's a real skill, this is a dummy half. Step to the right, but pass to the left.
Time back on. Hold! Out!
But their team in front, 4-2. Final minute of the first half. They kick, looking for a flying Melbourne Storm player. Who better than Billy Slater?
Let's have a look. Is Tui in the scrum? The mile out of play. That's not even Tui. That's Malachi coming across now. Billy Slater.
This will be try 184 in Billy Slater's decorated career.
Well, the man who's celebrating 400, Craig Bellamy, is that testament to him? Was that something that he's seen throughout the rounds previous to this one? That Tuilolohia would not be there in a position to combat a kick, or is it something that the big two have put together and schemed up? Either way, Melbourne Storm have struck back with no real possession, not the best of halves, but have come away with the lead.
There's a kick here. There's a ripper.
Curls it round from the sideline, so the late big finish to the first half from the Melbourne Storm. It's 1 try each, but the Storm have the lead, 8 points to 4. A few weeks down the track, Cam Smith and the Storm lead by 4. Can they go on with the job and post their 3rd win of the season? Munster runs out of dummy half and almost gets away. Instead, it's a pass for Cassiano, who thought about a ball over the top. Slater was screaming through, and Cassiano thinks better of it. Not backing his ball skills. In good position. The kick ricochets off the Tigers into the in goal. And they accompany it dead. I think it's touched the Tigers. They'll come under the crossbar for a goal line dropout. Playing at 30 metres out. Smith running out of dummy half. Young, Tonamapaya. It's on here. G-Cam can't make the tackle. He comes again on the Storm centre.
Should have passed.
Vunivalu was away on the outside. And still he goes unused. And there's the changeover. Well, in game 400, Billy has scored in this game to put Melbourne in front. Jesse Bromwich galloping into a hole. The offload is taken by Munster, and Melbourne get a penalty.
Just starting to open up on that left edge with Jesse Bromwich and Cameron Munster.
From captain coach at Turvey Park to 400 NRL games. Craig Bellamy, the kickoff, allowed to bounce. He might walk out of the coach's box if he sees more of that. The Melbourne Storm mess it up horribly. Just as Bellamy settles a little more comfortably in his seat, he's up and gone. Fly me back to Australia. Get me out of here. Here's Brooks across field, hitting Lawrence. What a beautiful ball. Lawrence runs a fantastic line and crashes over.
So this is it here. No one wanting to go for the football. Suliasi may be called and then backed out of it. Maybe gave Croft no option and then just simply trying to defend it. Lovely ball from Brooks. Direct line from Lawrence. Straight between the half and the second rower. And wow, we should have this tied up. Isn't it?
Chris Lawrence with a beautiful line.
This is important, isn't it? Hit the post with his first kick in a similar position at the other end of the football field. The strike is good. The kick is good.
10 on 10, Darryl. Middle of the field. Smith. Here's Glasby back on. Tim Glasby beat the first line of defence, but not the second. He was pulled down by Alex Twal. Now Munster across the field. It's taken by Addo Carr. This is the final play. Desperate from Hoffman. Backwards, still play on. Curtis Scott picks it up. Munster has to do something. He's wrapped up in his Tigers defence. Shuts them down again. And he takes tackle 5 for West Tigers. Little. Down the short side. Brooks sees a hole. Runs through it. Supporting field. The Tigers cut down just short. What a tackle. It came in from Kenny Bromwich. Locked at 10, inside the final 10 now. Slater out of dummy half, grubbering for himself. He kicks a second time, now a third time, and it goes towards Kevin Nangama. Picked up Brodie Croft. Here's young Tonamapea, and they're inside the 10. Fortune favours the brave, and Billy Slater was certainly that. Croft kicking across field, numbers here for Melbourne. The ball is caught by Curtis Scott, who straightens towards the in goal, down on top of the line, and that will be a changeover. Again, the desperate Tigers find a way. Smith sends it deep, and there's an attempted field goal here from Brodie Croft. It's off to the right. Look for Luke Brooks, who's camped out here on the left at an acute angle. Instead, it goes to Benji Marshall. 27 metres out. He's kicked it. The veteran delivers. Big moment, big stage, big play. And the Tigers have worked their way in front by one now. Asifa Solomona surrenders in the tackle. It was an obstruction play. Play allowed to continue. Smith sends it to Munster, who thought about taking one and runs. He gets the ball away. It was forward to Ryan Hoffman. The whistle calls them back. Clearly forward and spotted by Adam G. And gets it now, chipping deliberately. Addo Carr needs the bounce. It was there for him, but he couldn't bring it in. Just in front. Now they push it backwards. And a whistle will slow things down. A minute to play. It was all or nothing. Robbie Rocco wraps up the ball. The seconds ticking away. One more play to survive if we get that far. Rocco slow to his feet. And the Tigers have done it. They've beaten Melbourne twice in the same season. They go to 4-1 on the back of Benji's brilliant boots.
Can't wait for this one.
We're underway. Terry Evans starts. And here comes the man we talked about, Natalino, and there's his immediate opponent in Marty Tapau up there with Jake Trebojevic. Here's the fifth. Here's Brooks. He kicks to the in goal. Good mop-up work there by Cherry Evans, but, he's dived and made a desperate bid to get back, but he's just failed.
All up, Benny, all up.
That's a delightful kick from Luke Brooks.
Fanua Blake with a tackle around the legs to stop him. Rocco out now to Brooks. He'll kick to the in goal. Oh, the Tigers are going to score. A beautifully executed kick there by Brooks. And Lawrence, surging after the ball, gets the West Tigers on the board first.
And that's the value of having Benji Marshall on the other side as first receiver. He looked a very likely target as well. And Chris Lawrence, in superb form, has made the transition from centre three-quarter to the back row seamlessly. Best player or best forward on the field last week for the Tigers against the Melbourne Storm.
Well, Chris Lawrence has never tasted victory here at Lotto Land Brookvale. He's had 5 goes until today. Scores the first try. The Tigers lead 6-0.
He's taken over the responsibility with Lola here out of the team.
Another penalty. Jacob Little catching them offside. Benji! with the quick tap. He's exploded off Marshall. Inside the 20, Benji now to Rocco. This is a team playing with confidence.
Watch Benji gets in the clear off the quick tap here. There's a couple of stages where 10 years ago he would have thrown this pass. Gets the ball, he shapes, he's looking to fire this big ball here, but just playing with such control now.
Here's Brooks with another left footer. Here's the chase. It's cleaned up, but there's no way back. Now Madalino off a short ball from Brooks. Jezewski the tackler, another penalty.
Well, Joey, we had some in the World Cup.
Hang on, we've got Masters.
This is Nguama. Nguama's through. Here's Nguama, tries to stand them up, gets it in the corner. The Tigers are roaring at Brookvale.
Wonderful work there from Luke Brooks. Good deception, and the hole opened back on the inside for Kevin Nguama. Now he throws a dummy when he gets to the fullback, and he gets through. He's got Little on his inside. Good work from the hooker to be there. Throws the dummy that way, fends off Cherry Evans the other way, and Watene Zelezniak, like all good wingers, got up on the outside from the break made.
Masters makes it 14-0. 11 short of the line on the last tackle. Now out of dummy half goes Masters. He puts a kick through. Oh, Nofaluma put a chase on that. Well, that wasn't a set play. Benji was blowing up for a second at Masters for not getting the ball, but it turned out all right.
Well, he summed up the situation perfectly. Croker, he preferred to throw the ball to Dylan Walker. As Corey Thompson through the middle.
He's the latest to bust them, Thompson, up to the 40. Manly with numbers around Thompson to prevent an offload, but they are busting them here, the West Tigers. Nofaluma bounces underneath what looked to be a high one. The referee lets play continue. 10 metres out. Here's Little. Knocks it on from dummy half. Sean Lane, the defender. Marshall on the last. Kicks to the in goal. It's just too deep, is it? No, that last bounce, it sat up and Parker had to play it dead.
The third repeat set. 3 repeats, yep. Maybe the fourth. Yeah, Brooks has got 2. Hassan Masters has got 1. Now Benji. Beautiful touch.
Benji. There's a high swirler for Uarte. He leaves it behind. In fact, he took an air swing at it.
Well, that one was in the sun. He was billions to catch that.
The dummy half attempt once again. Oh! He's reached out.
I haven't seen it.
Is it Luke Brooks?
I've got on the line.
I think he's gone through the legs of Tom Trbojevic. He gets underneath Appy Coruscant.
That's Duck Duck Goose. Just play that at preschool.
They are long legs.
Gone through the legs.
From right in front of the sticks, Masters sets up a dominant lead for the Tigers.
If the trend continues, we may have the most lopsided halftime statistics that we've seen.
Benji, up he goes again. It'll bounce back towards Nguama, who will have a chance to get a pass. Well, now Benji's going to have another go. Where's Uarte? There he is.
Oh, that's cruel.
Tommy Turbo will come over and try to take the catch, and he does, and he's right in the corner. He's out.
Oh, no.
Watene Zelezniak throws him over the sideline. Another result.
The Tigers are all stacked out right here. What have they got? Little. Out of dummy half. Away to Luke Brooks, and there's Benji. He'll do it himself, the veteran.
Try, but I want to check the contact here.
Yeah, this is nice play. They'll use the fullback, Corey Thompson, as a decoy runner. Yeah, we'll use...
Through, mate. Have a try.
They're looking at the Rocco Thompson coming together.
It's all fine. It's a defensive decision by Lachlan Croker to come into Robbie Rockau. Benji Marshall catches the ball beyond the inside shoulder. We're playing through to the grounding. We have a decision.
Oh, this is electric. This is brilliant football.
That was beautiful coaching.
Well, there's Trent Barrett, who will be awfully concerned. 5 times now that the West Tigers have held an opposition tryless in 11 halves of football this year.
That's incredible. What a half. What a half for the West Tigers.
They'll go to Benji. He'll give it to Lawrence, who tries to throw it through off the boot. And now they're off upfield to Sea Eagles. It's Gajewski, who's taken by Brooks 9 short of the halfway. That lacked a bit of the polish that we saw from the Tigers in the first half. Now Yoate goes inside Tigers territory. Dylan Walker now. I don't even think we've called his name so far. Good one-handed catch there by Croker to Tom Trebojevic. Now to Brian Kelly, who left it behind. And here they go, the Tigers. It's Masters. Masters up against Thompson. Joel Thompson with a great taste from the back rower. They're on the 20-metre line.
Just let it go.
Manly seemingly shot to bits out on the left-hand side. It's Malachi or Tenny Zalesniak. In the middle of Lotto land, 10 out now. Jacob Little tries to go through the middle. And now to Alex Twal, who tries to use strength to get there. Manly get jumpers around him. A metre short of the line. Little up for Marshall. Benji's got a second. He's going to party like it's 2005.
Yeah, that's some Benji Marshall magic, isn't it?
Yeah, Joel Thompson coming up, doesn't even come up, goes sideways. They were short on numbers, Manly. So Thompson was worried about his outside man, and Benji recognised it. Look, Benji looked straight up at him then. And just right foot, inside shoulder.
Josh Reynolds into the game, and what a time to come in. 30-0 with a kick to come.
He's done a good job with the boot so far, Masters. Hits the framework. Over it goes, 32-0. Can they get over for a try here, Manly? Croker, good hand. Joel Thompson spins out of the tackle and he'll score.
Wait. Check it. I have tried. Check the contact back here on the inside.
And there's a lovely pass here from
decoy or
Lachlan
we've got a
Croker.
block runner gone through and made contact. We need to check that. Start with try.
Lachlan Croker catches the ball beyond the inside shoulder. There's minimal contact and the ball is immediately passed out to Joel Thompson. We're going through to the grounding.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's common sense. Saw one last night.
And we
that
have a
surprised
grounding.
me.
We have a decision.
He's more concerned about the against column than the for at the moment as Cherry Evans somehow gets it over.
Off the crossbar and over.
Even he can see the humour in it.
Good pass. Lovely stuff, Manly. Here's Croker. Knocked over in the tackle on the 20. Tom Trebojevic to Daly Cherry Evans. A kick towards the in goal. And Corey Thompson, he's not the tallest of fullbacks. He had to jump up in the air and slap it out. You've singled out Alex Twal, Pete, along with Matt Eisenhuth. They were two of the players that Ivan Cleary promoted up into the NRL as Tom Trebojevic makes a break through the centre. The brothers linking up. And Jake couldn't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, it's just one of those days. It's beautiful lead-up play by Jake here. Looks to pass out and then goes back on the inside to his brother Tom. Saw this at Origin level. He gets the ball at Origin level. You remember he played inside to Tedesco. That's when Mitchell Pearce scored that long-range try in Origin too.
Not to sound parochial, but it's great to see Benji back in the Tigers number 6 and playing this way, isn't it?
I hope he goes around again next year. There's no reason why he shouldn't keep going. Still got his speed.
Masters. The ball was there, but Little and Marshall, they were both competing for it. Benji wanted a hat-trick, I reckon. I mean, I know that Parramatta's season's fast getting away from them, but given Manly will only be on 2 wins as they head into that game, it's becoming one and more critical importance as the kick goes to Parker. Parker does well to finish off a nice backline movement.
There's a nice kick here from Brian Kelly.
Start try, but just make sure he gets it to the ground.
Well,
Brad Parker is onside at the point the ball is kicked.
Yeah, clever kick, perfect bounce. No problems with that. Oh, hang on. I'll have a look at that foot, but it looks like the football's grounded.
And the ball is grounded before the foot has touched the touchline. We have a decision.
Time back on.
From the touchline, Cherry Evans. Oh, good strike, DCE. 32-12, lovely kick. Well, that play wasn't quite the execution needed, but Robbie Rocco's got it now. Tries to scamper down the flank.
Well, it wasn't a bad play because Shuade went racing in, so he left his wing unattended. Brooks.
It's off a leg. It's Tater head.
Oh, he's missed.
And Jacob Little couldn't force it.
Yes, me too.
He might be going to check it via the bunker, but it looked here at real time that he lost the ball.
He bounces it.
Yeah. Ash, we're going back to tackle one, played it. Okay. I have a try, but held back here.
So if it's no try, it'll be a penalty for the Tigers. I think Cherry Evans been ruled to have interfered with the chaser.
The live decision of penalty try.
Whoa.
We can confirm that Jacob Little, if he had two hands on the ball, in our opinion, a try would have been scored.
It is.
It is a penalty try. 38 points to 12. A resounding victory to Ivan Cleary's Tigers.
Rugby league in Tamworth at NRL level for the first time. And the crowd getting right into it. West Tigers haven't had the ball yet. And they're kicking early. Up they go. Kenny Dow, what about the hands? And Matautia keeps it in as well. That was a miracle take from Kenny Dow. Midway through the tackle count. Now Cogger gets his hands on it. Barnett back from that one-game suspension. Pearce. Fitzgibbon, their best try scorer so far this season with 4. Marshall holding on a long time and too long. Just 33% last week against the Storm where the Knights struggled. And not quite in off the upright. The West Tigers have possession for the first time after the miss from Ponga.
Every team is going to want to play here after tonight. And there is a slight breeze moving across from the hill to the grandstand, but it's not enough to create an advantage just yet.
So the penalty count is 3-0 in the opening 5 minutes. Now Griffin, crash play, can he put it down? Some effort to try and hold him up. Tackle 5. And they've achieved it. That's a brilliant effort by Corey Thompson. Down the short side for Benji, cut out pass to the milestone man, Nagama. Getting away from tacklers, searching crossfield, slip through Barnett's attempted tackle. Best field position for the West Tigers so far. Madalino, Marshall, another cut-out pass to Isan Masters. The Rostock stands up defensively. They were sliding as one for Newcastle. Marshall goes through the hands. It hits the deck. Brooks, tidy little kick in behind. Ponga does get out of there, keeps his feet somehow. Away goes Kalen Ponga. This excitement machine turning it on for Tamworth. Marshall again can't get that spiral we were seeing, but it's still got away from them. Big chance out wide. Oh, Matautia. What a tidy up effort. Pearce sensing an opportunity for the 40-20. He's hit it sweet. Norfoluma getting back there in the nick of time. Nice idea from Pearce with the breeze. He was in the lock roll last week with Barnett out. Now they go through Matautia, drops it on the boot. Thompson well positioned again. Griffin. Pearce, flat pass, trying to spin his way over. Only just.
Great
denied was Guerra.
Luke Brooks.
Pearce. Tautier was taken on suspicion. Here's the smooth mover, Asiasi again. No scorers yet midway through the first half. Ponga, did he get a boot to it? Almost Billy Slater style, and they'll get a repeat set. Great follow-up work by Fitzgibbon and Ross. Pearce went to the line, took the tackle. Now Cogger, out the back, Ponga, clever pass, must be for CO! Yes, sir! The Newcastle Knights score first, and Kalen Ponga has another try assist.
Look at this for a great set of hands. Avoids Nathan Ross. Kenny CO, I thought he'd almost bombed it there. Thompson got across, but look at this sleight of hand. Bang, straight across. You're talking about half a second reaction time just to catch, pass, and make the right option. And that is brilliant from Kalen Ponga.
3 tries in 2 weeks for CO. And Kalen Ponga cannot add the extras. Now Griffin, Pearce, flat ball off. Fitzgibbon couldn't hold on this time. And look how upset he is, because he knows that was a chance for number 5. Nagama played 15 games for the Knights. 8 for Penrith. He's 77th tonight for the West Tigers, and back-to-back errors in this game, or no, they say it's a high shot that caused that cough-up of possession. So concern for Jacob Little, and it is an HIA, so Peter Godinay will be called upon. Keep on going to trial, don't they? Now it's Benji's turn. A little stumble. The kick, chasers weren't there, but the glance off the upright proved difficult for the Knights, and they can't get out.
And Benji Marshall, great vision there.
Suaso Su turned 26 yesterday, and here they are right through. Opportunity for Eisenhuth, but there was no one looming off his left shoulder, and Ponga makes the try saver. Twal again, how many hit-ups from him? Godinay eventually gets it. Used Eisenhuth as a decoy. Decent kick. Oh, adventurous. Ross trying to get out. Well, they took a big chance there and got away with it. Still have to go for the dropout.
He's got plenty in his game.
Back-to-back games for Norfoluma, and they've coughed it up. Hyington having an early contribution against his former club. He's 4th on the West Tigers all-time appearances list with 201. Oh, awkward, wasn't it, for Benji Marshall, who stayed down for a little while after running into a leading arm. No scorers yet for the West Tigers, and indeed it is an HIA for Benji Marshall. We mentioned it when he ran into the arm that was raised by the attacking player. Spat out the back, stayed down for a couple of seconds, and that's why the HIA is required for the in-form Marshall. Played by Yates, with the number 20 jumper. Pearce, Mitchell Pearce opens them right up. Right in the conversation for a return to the New South Wales Blues. And that'll be catching the eye of Brad Fittler.
Some lazy defenders. Young Cogger just skips across the field. He wants to go nice and direct, but then all of a sudden Mitchell Pearce just drops back under. The threat of Kalen Ponga. Eisenhuth come out of the line, just opened up the gap. Thompson couldn't get there, but there he is. He wanted to play direct, but Mitchell Pearce just reads the play, drops back under, and shows great turn of foot to get through the hole. And again, it's off the back of their defence, Newcastle. They have had their moments this year where they fall vulnerable off the back of big chunks of possession and they concede points, whereas tonight they've been quite resilient on their goal line.
Ponga has no problem this time, and the Newcastle Knights have put more points in the first half on the West Tigers than any other team this season. They've racked up 10. Seconds ticking away. Will they put a kick up? Nagama keeps it in the hands for now, and he's chopped down. Great tackle made by Yates. He gets the high fives, and they do keep a clean sheet at half-time. against the West Tigers for the first time since 2003. Benji Marshall is back out there. He's been given the all clear after his HIA concern in the first half. Benji's back. Ponga gets the second half underway. It's hanging in the breeze a long time. Now Brooks going high. Kenny Dow back into his own in goal, just. And play on is the cry. Kenny Dow thought he was getting a 20-metre tap. It was one of those in-betweeners, and the referee thought he took off from in the field of play before gathering in his own in goal. Let's have a look at it. Both feet, they're both, oh, second foot not quite grounded in time. Tackle count restarts. Oh, no look pass from Brooks. Cheekham! Here comes their first points in Tamworth. The West Tigers on the board, and the sleight of hand from Brooks again, and Cheekham's the beneficiary.
Cheekham, what a line he runs. Luke Brooks goes all the way to the line. Again, it's Jack Cogger isolating him. Great footwork late. Michael Cheekham, and what a start from the West Tigers. Just the indecision of Jack Cogger, worried about Benji Marshall out the back. You could see just hesitant. Wanted to go off his left foot and slide out the back, and Cheekham. What a great line that was.
85% with the boot. No problem at all. Now Marshall, can he get the spiral going this time? Kenny Dow's in trouble, big trouble, SKD. Here comes the Gama in game number 100. And the West Tigers go back to back. They're going to be in front in a moment.
West Tigers left side kick chaser onside.
When Benji hits it on the outside of the foot, it'll just go away to the left of your screen. He has an air swing.
Ball's knocked back from Newcastle. Tackle count restarts.
And Nguama gets there first. Kalen Ponga tries desperately to save it, but I don't think he has any problem with the grounding. And that's just good honesty there, chasing the kick, realising that Sean Kenny Dow never looked comfortable, and just pure effort got him to the football first.
And Masters does add the extras. It's 12-10 to the West Tigers. This game has turned inside 6 minutes. Oh, Elijah Taylor just got rocked by Luke Yates. He may not get up after that, but he's gone high.
Oh, no, he got him in the shoulder.
Yeah, the head just rocks back.
It's the whiplash from the force.
Yeah.
Well, look, no one likes to see this, a player leaving the field, but when you coach your players, the contact you want, that's exactly what you want.
Brooks into dummy half. Goes to Benji. Good. Little chip over the top there, and again! Thompson this time! What about the way Benji summed all that up? And they've got 3 unanswered. In the second half, the West Tigers, they are running hot.
And he saw it at play earlier, Benji Marshall. As soon as the play the ball happened, he sent straight away. Kalen Ponga was in the line. He got straight into line to make the extra numbers. There he is, second in the headgear from your screen. Right next to Aiden Guerra. Benji Marshall knew that straight away. Great reaction from his teammates. Look, there he is, just inside Yates. Beautiful little chip over the top. Thompson was ready for it. And great execution from the West Tigers. Smart play, Benji Marshall.
10-0 down at half-time. They're 18-10 in front. Using Guerra as a decoy. Now Cogger. Pearce putting some footwork on again, Mitchell Pearce. Guerra, hospital pass, and Rocco sensed the opportunity to chop Yuri in half.
Robbie Rocco.
G-Cam, one of the try scorers in this second half. Reversal in fortunes. Nissan Masters off loan to no one in particular. Thompson, will they deem that a knock-on? Yes, they will. Again, this trademark West Tigers defence in 2018 looking rock solid right now. Cut-out pass, great idea. Kenny Seo for a double, untouched in the corner.
The grounding won't be a problem. That's where it broke down. They go back to the left edge. Mitchell Pearce, they play up and in. He gets the football on, and Fitzgibbon Well, if he's not scoring them, he's setting them up. Not quite Suliasi Vunivalu-like, but geez, a great pass nevertheless. Under pressure, and Kenny Seo bags a double.
Ponga strikes this one better, but it's dragging across the face on the breeze. And it remains a 4-point margin. Madalino back out there. Arm free, pops it out the back. Thompson looming. Great tackle made by his opposite number. Ponga came to pick him off. There's a penalty right in front though. And they're asking for 10. They won't get it, but they can open the margin up to one converted try if they so choose. Masters does add another gift 2 points.
There's Yates, gone in for the head injury assessment.
It is the last. Pearce goes high. Through comes Fitzgibbon. It comes off the back of Cheekham. How lucky is that? As it broke for Nagama. Offside, they're saying. I thought it went backwards off Cheekham. Now a chance. Right through he goes. Trying to get there. Fitzgibbon with a show of strength.
Great show of strength from Fitzgibbon. He tries to force the football down, then tries to flip out. Benji Marshall follows him over. Does so well to hold on. And Thompson underneath for a bit of insurance, but Benji Marshall. Everyone talks, yes, about his game management, his pass selection, the skill he possesses, but it's his defence that is what has impressed me most in 2018.
Now, they have a go down the shorter side. Ponga over the top. Seo hunting a hat-trick, he'll get it! Kenny Seo. He's having a field day out there on the left wing.
Straight back off the left foot. And bang, there it is.
Inside the final 10. He knows the importance of it. And again, didn't read the breeze. He's 1 from 5 tonight. And they still trail. Oh, no. Mitchell Pearce forced off.
HIA for Mitchell Pearce. I thought he could have just got that one through. Smart play, though. If it's not on, you're not confident. Just dive with the football. That's a great run from Kenny Dow.
Oh, then the sloppy play the ball, but he milked it cleverly. They got the penalty. Sometimes you see that go another way. Yates lining up for it. They go down the short side instead for Cogger. Out the back to Ponga. Ponga! Kalen Ponga putting some footwork on. They were rising in Tamworth for the kid. Couldn't quite finish it off. Now on the last, Bura. He's going to kick crossfield. Kenny Dow! Kenny Dow! Sean Kenny Dow! He had a nightmare earlier, but he's put Newcastle in front with less than 2 minutes to go.
But it all came from this. Sean Kenny Dow fights to play the ball, plants the ball on the ground. Godinay can't get out of there. You're right, Speedy, it is 50-50, it can go either way. This was off the back of the Kalen Ponga break. Jamie Bura thought, oh my God, what do I do? Puts it on the right boot. Sean Kenny Dow catches it under all sorts of pressure. Look at that. I thought it come off the shin at first. Struck it beautifully though. And Sean Kenny Dow, what a moment for the Newcastle Knights. They've had some amazing finishes in 2018.
Clock stops. 32 seconds to go. Oh, he struck it well, but again, that breeze a factor. Benji goes for it. It's tidied up, and that'll do it surely, unless they can get a one-on-one strip going. Siren will sound. Oh, Rostock thinking about putting the cherry on top. The Newcastle Knights, what a win for them. They are into the 8 after snatching victory from the West Tigers. They improved to 4-3. And that is a win that does so much for them on the road in Tamworth.
So Gutherson it is that starts. His troops make the charge down the ground, and it's picked up by Rocco, and he brings it back, and he's met by a wall of blue and gold on the 10-metre line. Record down the track. Madalino. Marshall getting it. to Rocco, and the first penalty within kicking distance. And he's had no problem in raising the flags to take the first points of the game. Chance for Parramatta behind Matangi, Moses, and now Terapo. He's lost that penalty. He's ruled a steal.
You took it off him, mate.
Pritchard. Norman. Behind Terapo. Moses. Gutherson. Cut-out ball. George Jennings. Inside 30. Play on the eastern side. 10 metres in. Moses for Terapo. Comes away to Ma'u. Back rower to back rower. French beats one. Doesn't survive the tackle though from Rocco. Main tackler was Marshall. 5 gone. And here's Norman with a left foot kick. There's one down in back play. And it's come away with Thompson for West Tigers.
It's waiting for someone to crack. Masters now through the middle.
Masters has gone straight through. One to beat. Draws the defence. Puts it on the chest of Thompson. And he deserves that try. Corey Thompson, the number 1. Big Masters. He bolted through the gap. And he's landed the conversion. And the Tigers defending stoutly. And here's Norman with a kick. French flies. He's got the ball down, has he?
Oh, yes.
Yes, Bevan French likes it. He calls the celebration party.
Well, they deserved everything they got there, Ray. They've had 4 cold drops. They've given away 2 fifth tackle penalties. That's the least that could have happened. They've been quite sloppy, the Tigers.
Can he level? I'll tell a man he can. Pritchard away to Norman, out to Moses. He gets the ball away. There's another 4-pointer, or did it go forward? What's the touch he say? He said, no, it's okay. It's a try for Michael Jennings.
Yeah, well, you might be right, Rabbits. I think the pass looks suspect.
Godinay. Brooks. Oh,
read perfectly.
Penalty. There's a flop there, according to Check-in. Strikes it, and it's good. So 12-10 is the halftime score. 4 tackles gone. Tigers to the right side. A bit of work. Oh, gee, it went straight through Gutherson's legs. 15 out from the line now. Here's Brooks again. Oh, a no-look pass, and look at this. Eisenhuth has just strode through.
He throws the best no-look pass of any of the halves in the competition. This is the 2nd week in a row he's done this, and the player he gives it to goes through untouched.
Moses puts it very, very high. Oh, it's been taken by French, and he comes skirting around, puts a kick out to the right, and West Tigers are going to try and get it back with Brooks. Brooks has done well. Now he's on a sprint up the ground, out to the 20-metre line. Good stuff.
Never seen this kid play better.
Ma'u. Now for Gower. Moses. It's on the ground. I don't know that there was a hand on it. Representing a knock-on. They play on. Jennings. Away to Bevan French. Goes off his right foot and swerves infield. In fact, George Jennings. And he'll play at 18 out from the line. Long ball over to Norman. Now it's out to Ma'u. Here's Takarangi dropping it in. Oh, here comes Thompson. Out of the corner. Penalty to Parramatta. A player held out of it. Ma'u. And they go to that short side. It's a try for Takarangi. Takarangi has scored down at the southeastern corner of this ground.
Well, the offload caught everybody by surprise.
22 out. It's going to take a good kick. It's there. Moses converts. Little again. Marshall. He's put a screwing kick back, and Gutherson with up above the pack. Now Ma'u running straight at the middle of the ruck. Gutherson blowing up Deluxe.
Yeah.
Gets the penalty.
The crowd got that penalty.
Pritchard and Matangi combining to defend. Brooks away. Lawrence inside ball. Thompson. Thompson short by a couple of metres. 5 tackles gone for the Tigers. Now they come blindside. Brooks goes to Fanua. Fanua tries to chop. Got a ball away. They've gone over. They're celebrating, the Tigers.
The ball rotates in Benji Marshall's hand, but he regains it with a squeeze between his hand and his body going to the ground. And we have a grounding. We have a decision.
Benji comes charging onto the ball. Charging onto it. Look at this. No fear of self-preservation. And that's a great player's instincts.
12 out, one-handed pick up Pritchard. It's gone out from none. He's over Ma'u. Manamanu is over to score.
He's had a wow of a game. Number 11. And Gus mentioned that.
But what are you asking the question for,
He hit the line hard enough with enough vigour. Someone will come through.
Tackle 5, mate. Just
That's
confirm it's a
Ma'u.
clean take and there's no double.
He got the offload away for the earlier try. And this time he's just done it all himself. With a really strong charge onto the football and into the line. The outside shoulder of Benji Marshall, the inside shoulder of Benji Marshall.
Cleanly catches the ball.
One-on-one with Benji, and he gets through.
And we have a grounding. We have a decision.
Well, what a game this is turning out to be. As I said earlier, it's been a 2-point, 4-point ball game, one way, then the other way. And the try is official for Manamanu. This one is in capital letters. 22 all, coming back, and he's got it. The 25 out. Brooks taken by Gower. And it's come back down to Gutherson fortuitously. It's been taken from him. It's a penalty.
Take your time, Church.
Yeah, two-man strip on that occasion, unlike Kenny Edwards, who got one-on-one.
He'll play it back there for Liddell, I should say. Now Brooks and now Marshall. Is this it for them? Masters down to the 20. Broke the tackle. That was okay, I think. Or is he sending him back?
Sending him back.
Sending him back.
Use your foot.
All right, what's the 5th tackle kick here?
So it's with the 5'8" Marshall. Gone to Madalino, and Madalino has taken the ground.
They didn't know. They didn't know.
They needed an abacus.
Wow.
Use your foot. Out.
Again, crucial that...
Takarangi's come in. He's had to leave a gap. It's gone out to the winger. It's Nofaluma. He's got away from another, but now he's taken by Gutherson.
That was brilliant by Benji Marshall.
Here's Marshall with it now. These are long passes. Brooks turns in the air. Oh, they've lost the ball through Alloy A.
Guess who? Guess who? Kaiser Pritchard.
He's been the best player on the field, Kaiser Pritchard. Well, it's been a terrific game. It's kept you interested all the way through, hasn't it?
Eisenhuth, away to Brooks. Now to Lawrence. Got it back to Eisenhuth. Now it's gone back to Brooks. Now it's out to Nagama. There's space in front of Fanua. No, he's gone back and lost the ball. It'll be play on. It's gone to Alvaro for Parramatta. So that is game, set and match. Thank you, linesmen. Thank you, ball boys. There's a happy face or two around the place at the moment.
So the Tigers and the Warriors. Here we go with round 9 of the NRL. A good start in these first couple of minutes to the Tigers as Luke gives it back to Tohu Harris. Sean Johnson with fast hands. Out it comes to Fusi Tua. Fusi Tua with the slow play the ball, a bit of communication breaking down there as Johnson. Also a bit sluggish, a bit clunky as Parsi breaks through now. Now here's a go for Blair. Nice touch from Johnson again as Arfoa has it. Bunty Arfoa, great play from the Warriors. Last play is Green. This would be a perfect end of this set if they could pin this player inside the end goal, and it's Marshall who gets out just.
Oh, wow. What a passage of play.
A lot more minutes in that game than he might have been anticipating. Green to the line. There's Arfoa through down the centre. Arfoa, he needed an inside runner there. Didn't have one, but he's got to his feet quickly. Now Green. Green. This is Parsi. Parsi getting close. Well, the Tigers were vulnerable up the middle last week against the Eels. They proved vulnerable again there. Warriors hammering away here. Green kicks early in the tackle camp, but not for Luma. Great tackle from Carter, and it's going to be a line drop out to the home team. Green delays the pass nicely. Johnson, beautiful hands. Fusi Tua! Oh, is he ever not going to get that, David Fusi Tua?
No one else in the frame.
Well, it's another try to David Fusi Tua. That's his 11th of the season.
Have a look at this. This is Arfoa charging into it, okay? And then in the try-scoring moment, if we can pick it up early enough, that's Bunty Arfoa on the inside of Blake Green, and that holds the middle. Sure, the execution's brilliant and the quick hands from Sean Johnson, but that's players helping each other out.
It's the little things that count, Justin Morgan.
Yeah, the passing there, starting from the dummy half, just put it right on the spot.
Yeah, always good to know your first kick of the night. It's from the sideline like that, 6 points to 0. This is Parsi. Oh! Spank you very much. Here comes Tuivasa Sheck. Well, Parsi absolutely hammered, but he had the awareness to flick the ball back, so well done to Parsi.
Yeah, and Su's come out of that a little bit awkwardly as well.
Well, it's interesting. We've had Lawrence with an HIA, now Suek going off with an HIA, so the Tigers a bit down on manpower now. Not too shabby, is it? Tuivasa Sheck. Tuivasa Sheck. How did he get through there? And he's earned a penalty. That is Roger Tuivasa Sheck. There's another penalty, surely. And that's got to be a 10-minute Simman call, surely. It is.
Yeah. 2 players already with the HIA off the football field. And now...
Well, that's a brain explosion from North Luma there. Right on the 10. 2 tackles left in this set. Johnson. Oh, there's a hauling pass out to Ken Malmalo. I think he might be out in the field of play, but gee, he did well to get that down.
Just watch from them.
Just stay still down.
Pretty good effort from Ken Malmalo.
Okay.
Look out, here's James Gabbett. Haven't seen him for several weeks due to a hamstring injury. Give me the ball, and he's got a penalty. Johnson couldn't flick the ball on that time. It was just slightly in the wrong position. Mannering passes beautifully. Green! Here comes Ken, scoring in his 50th. A try to Malmalo.
Have a look at this. Mannering out the back, and Green sums it up, pumps it once, draws the defence right in, and there's so much space for him out there on the left. That is just beautiful. Just a metre or so, maybe a foot inside that sideline. The strike is low, and
time off
to the left.
Fast play the ball. There might be some space out to the right. Look, Brooks is taken by Blake Green. That was copybook. There's a burrow from dummy half. Did he get there? He hasn't got there, and Carter is away. Are they going to go back and check that try? I think they are.
Blake Green has been identified as offside, not square up marker. He is now involved in the tackle. We are going through to the grounding.
Gee whiz, that's close, isn't it?
It's close, but no cigar.
Taylor. Brooks. Naingama. From Noah. I think he has. Oh, brilliant play. That's outstanding from Whanua.
And he's come back and worked his way into this Tigers lineup as well, while playing in their ISP team. Got his first start last week and had a blinder. And said having to work his way back into first grade after being overseas for a couple of years has been really good for him. 22 kicks this season, 20 goals.
You take that goal-kicking percentage any day of the week, wouldn't you?
Yep, you bank that for sure. And this one here, we know how to put the mocker on him.
Taylor, this is Brooks. They're running the ball nicely on this left edge. Cheekham. Well, he's still going, Michael Cheekham. Oh, he's had it slapped out of his hands by Peter Hiku. Big play from Hiku, but hard luck there for Cheekham. Important strike, important opportunity for the Warriors here inside the last few minutes now. Oh, they might be tempted to have a kick at goal here. A couple of decisive wins against the Eagles in round 4 and the Sea Eagles in round 6. Other than that, every game that they've played in the other 6 have been 2 points or less. We'll end the first half. So it is going to be the home team who head to the halftime break with the lead. It is the Warriors leading by 12 points to 4. Tigers trying to avoid a third straight defeat in the NRL as we get the second half underway, and it's going to be the Tigers through Alex Twal who gets things cracking for the visitors. There's a good run hit from Nofoaluma. He's through. He's got Marshall with him. Nofoaluma's got plenty of absolute gas. Oh, yes! That's going to make the highlights real, isn't it? Textbook. What a shot. Tigers still have an opportunity. It's Benji Marshall at his best. This is Cheekham. Beautiful hands from Brooks. Marshall handles again, and that was an important tackle from Fusitua.
Great read from David Fusitua. The ball's come loose here.
Oh, what a shame for the Tigers. Oh, it's a nice play from Mannering. But it's obstruction, is it? No, it's another penalty.
2 quick ones.
Another. Whoa. Back the truck up there. There's a man being sent to the sin bin.
Hand on the ball. That's different.
There's Taylor. Luke. Nice hands from Harris. Oh, beautiful. That is outstanding.
Isaac Luke round the back, Tohu Harris and Luke Brooks. Well, he does get taken out. Who initiates the contact? The execution.
Luke Brooks is looking to slide out to the left of the field here. Peter Hiku makes contact with the outside shoulder and denies Luke Brooks the opportunity to go and defend the winger.
Been strong tonight, Green, running, passing, been very strong for the Warriors.
Johnson has space. Look out, Sean Johnson's got space. This is Hiku. Oh, what a pass for Setua! Johnson! Oh, that is brilliant play from the Warriors. Started and finished by Johnson.
Oh, that's special. And here it is, little shimmy, gets to the outside of Brooks, and then the pass, work to be done from Hiku, the flick out the back to Fusitua, looking to the inside, and guess who? I initiated, and I finished, he says.
It's great game awareness, Justin. Really is.
Oh, Peter Hiku's pass there, beautiful pass there, and that one from Fusitua at full speed to put it back on the inside to Johnson and put it right on the chest is a great skill as well. Great to watch the Warriors, a couple of offloads, nice long-range try on the last play.
No real breeze to speak of here, so goal kicking not really hindered by those elements, but that's not a great strike, dragging it across the face of goal.
Cheekham, good shot on him from Hiku, but he's let him go, and Cheekham takes full advantage again. Cheekham.
Isaac Luke's injured in back play.
That's Luke, is it?
Looks like it's a shoulder or an elbow injury.
Let's have a look here.
Here it is here, let's have a look at it. So, Michael Cheekham, it is, goes across Isaac Luke, and then he seems to get his arm or shoulder trapped
Got an A. Now to Brooks again. This is Marshall. Masters. Not allowed Benji Marshall any space. That's a great offload from the offloading centre. It's been spilled by the Tigers. They can't cut a break in this game tonight. Here's Johnson. Is he going to kick it? Is he going to run it? Here's the answer. It's Hiku. It's Hiku. Well, he keeps the ball nicely alive there. Harris, good hands. Here's Tuivasa-Sheck. Tuivasa-Sheck. He's still going there. Razzle-dazzle play. They still have it, the Warriors, but in the end, the turns the handover. Well, an opportunity goes begging, but some pretty stunning play. This is Mannering. 13 minutes to play. The Warriors lead by 12 points. One more try. Passy, that's lovely. Oh, great tackle from Alex Twal, I think that was. Or was it Martellino? It was Martellino. That was a try saver. Now Green, the threat is still there for the West Tigers. Lawton! Lawton! Oh, that's pressure! And Carl Lawton scores on debut for the Warriors.
They shift it to Blake Green, who shifts it back to the middle. Show and then the go. Ben backs off. And that's all that it took for Lawton to put the hammer down and smack it down to the left of the post.
Oh, yeah, the eyes lit up, didn't they? Became as big as dinner plates. Just been a very good team tonight. This is a good response from the Warriors after that hammering at the Storm. And Johnson eases that margin out to 18 points.
This is Johnson running again. Now Sean's picked up a little bit of an injury as well in the contact here. Just keep an eye on him. This is how it happened. Goes to the outside of Brooks, gets a fair shot on him, and yes, you can see the weight of Luke Brooks coming down on the ankle of Sean Johnson as he's trapped.
I can't remember which ankle he, injured a couple of years back. Carl Lawton, a dummy half. He's going for a second try. He's got there! Carl Lawton snipes through and gets a double.
Here it is here. Mannering plays. Just puts his head down. 3 defenders there, including Brooks. Martellino shows plenty of fight. Left arm put down. Nice and composed. Let's see what the strike's like. The crowd will tell you.
So the try is unconverted. Carl Lawton. Green has Hiku there. Hiku in space. Hiku. This is Lawton again. Oh, he could get a hat-trick. Oh, Rocco has it for the Tigers. All the fans wanted the Warriors to bounce back from that horror show in Melbourne, where they were beaten by 40 points, conceding 50 points in the game. And the fans have got a very good response here at Mount Smart Stadium. A 22-point victory to the home team.
There'll be a cultural gift exchange a bit later. The Tigers with an axe handle and the Indigenous art from that Yuendumu community in Northern Territory. And here they come now. Underway we are. Marshall sending the ball deep. Morgan straight away, and Bolton brings the ball back and put down on the tackle about 15 metres out from his own line, centre field. North Queensland defend the Drummoyne or northern end of Leichhardt Oval. Kyle Felt in from the wing, looked to do a bit of work there. That's a 20 just behind him. Scott. Oh, that's knocked on. It's a bad piece of play. First set of 6 they've come up with a blue here in North Queensland. Young Thompson with it, the fullback, Corey Thompson. Set upon by 3 defenders, 35 out from the goal line. Mahe Fanua, a dummy half, has moved to the centres with, of course, a change that you heard about earlier. Kevin Naguama ruled out. And Malachi Watene-Zelezniak comes onto the wing. That's Madalino. Good run, up to the 20. Brooks lays the pass. Benji, short ball back away. The tackle effected. They're put down. They're 12 metres out from the goal line now. Ball back the other way. Benji again. Put down the tackle right in front of the post. West Tigers on the attack after that mistake. Taylor. Little kick in behind it from Benji, and the ball's going to trickle over the touch-in goal line at the feet of the wing three-quarter, Antonio Wittgenstein.
Different in a game. It's out of pressure, but
almost got the hands free. Rocco plays it. They go that skinny side again.
A nice tackle here from number 3, Justin O'Neill, on his opposite, Hassan Masters. He hits him and then just holds him up and waits for his teammates to come over. That's a big error.
Granville goes the other side. He dashes. He's almost there. He's held up almost at the goal line. Hacker got there. Thompson as well. Back to Thurston. Last tackle kick from Morgan. They're going to go up for it. Phil back on the inside, intercepted. Away they go down the touchline now. He streaks away, Brooks. I don't know that they're going to get him. He's over the 40, over the 30. They won't get near him. A try to the West Tigers from one end to the other. They lead 4-0.
Yep. And that can be the danger of tapping the ball back in field if the combination is not there. He's very, very quick, Luke Brooks. Very quick. He's had hamstring problems over the years, but when he's fit and well, as he is at the moment, he's deceptively quick.
Strikes it. He's bringing it back around, but not quite enough. Taylor, Madalena into the fence and taken. Bolt around the legs. Cohen Hess on top. Brooks at the back. Benji heavily involved. The ball back to Rocco. He's put down on the tackle now. Plays right side.
They're trying to get at the gap between Thurston and O'Neill. Keep an eye on that. Using Rocco and powerful forwards out wide.
Brooks dummies inside, goes to the outside, got the ball back away. Fanua stands there, unloads it back away to Thompson. Thompson with that little swerve, got it back around the corner. A remarkable piece of football, and Malachi Watene-Zelezniak scores a try.
He's freakish. He's freakish, this kid. Not only is he quick and supporting play, but he's got these cheeky offloads in him, which we've seen at different times during the year, have produced crucial tries. He's always around the ball.
Masters again, pushes it out to the right. No goal. Here's Lawrence to Brooks. Away down the touchline they go. Watene-Zelezniak. Back to Fanua. Over his head. It's picked up by Sean Fensom on as a replacement. Bolton. Malolo from Bolton. They go left-hand side. Inside ball to Bolton again. From Jonathan Thurston. Held the metre out. Thompson over the top. Granville again. They go left-hand side. Almost there. And driven back. Short of the line. And a penalty for inside the 10. Taumalolo off Thurston. Only 3 metres out from the line. All hands on deck defensively for the West Tigers. Leading by 8-0. They come at this right-hand side. Morgan, they've got numbers. It came to Hampton. He's almost there. Oh, great tackle by Fanua. Try saver. Jonathan Thurston, mesmerised, overlap, Coop. Oh, they've knocked the ball on through O'Neill. You wouldn't believe it. They quickly go out. Fanua, he's down the touchline, comes back on the inside, turns Hampton inside and out. Coop there, the cover comes. He pushed away from Fenson. Oh, the mullet's on fire. Brooks, Benji. He's going to run Benji. He goes through them looking for support. He's put down. Thurston, Coote got there. Now Thompson goes to acting half. He sprints at the line. They've got them for inside the 10. Smart play by the little acting half. Alex 12's on the field. And Michael Cheekham's on the field. So a double change for the West Tigers. 12 plays it. Madaleno probably close to the line. The pressure being applied here after the penalty. Elijah Taylor to acting half. West Tigers. Short ball away. Alex 12 with it again, just short of the line. Third tackle. Out the back it comes. Oh, it's gone to no one. Brooks has got to rush back for it. Picks it up, then takes the tackle of Morgan. That was a bad piece of play. They've lost about 20 metres. Thompson to acting half. Manolino into them now, and they get almost back to the 10 on the 5th tackle. So Benji standing behind. They come the other way. Brooks delays the pass away to Lawrence. Lawrence again with Teddy Lesniak's in the try. Another try.
Forward pass.
No. Last pass is forward.
Didn't look forward on the first look.
Hand over on the 10.
Malolo all out the back, almost through Cohen Hesse.
Tremendous
Lawrence there.
Tamalolo.
Last tackle, Thurston. And Faluma goes back, stands his ground, and it went over his shoulder into the in-goal area. They're going to score it. Oh no, did they get it down or lose it? They've lost it. Play on. The referee allows the... Oh, he's hit the upright and back into the field of play.
Time off. Yeah, the ball goes up.
No try yet.
No try, he's going to say, but they're going to have a look at it to see what decision they'll make.
Justin O'Neill is contesting the ball cleanly. His left hand comes in contact with the ball. There's insufficient evidence to overturn the on-field decision of no try based on this contest. We have a decision.
Oh, short ball away. They're almost into the clear here. They play it quickly, and Tamare Martin has an impact immediately coming on. Now the kick has come from first, and they're going to let it bounce. It bounces on its point. It comes back away. The ball popped back. They're going to score under the post. Tamare Martin's there and gets it down. The two replacements, Fenson, Tamare Martin, were there. Why did they let it bounce? Let's have a listen.
Okay, horse. We're on last tackle. We have try. We're just confirming the kick chase on the inside, mate.
Right, they let the ball bounce because the kick was a cracking kick. They're onside.
Sean Fensom is on the right side of Jonathan Thurston. He's onside. Sean Fensom takes possession cleanly. We've got a live ball to this point.
2-8-6.
Tamara Martin maintains possession and grounds the ball. We have a decision.
And he'll kick the goal from directly in front. 30 seconds. They've got to hang on here. That looked like a forward pass for your life from Martin to Jonathan Thurston. He might be right, Freddie. Out the back. Oh, Hess into a little gap. Got through. Thompson still going. Try-saving tackle from behind. They play the ball back. Go blindside. Morgan there, almost into the in-goal area. Held up astride the line. Seconds remain. Can they hold them out? Tamare Martin throws a dummy. Little kick. It's there. It's going to be regathered. And the referee says the West Tigers will have it for the final seconds. As the siren sounds, no one will have it. West Tigers through Benji, and they'll bring it straight back here.
Oh, it's a drama here.
And it's 12 out.
Sean Fenson,
yeah,
he's reeling out of that contact with Alex Troll, holding an arm.
Yeah,
a shocking injury last year in the grand final.
Oh dear, oh dear.
But he couldn't look at it as the doctor was manipulating it back into position.
Don't worry about him, neither could I. Martin again. Taumalolo first, and he juggled the ball back into the body. Morgan straight through. He'll beat them, will he? No. Despairing dive by Thompson, dragged him down. 2 out from the line, got him by the strides. Plays the ball back. Cooper. Taumalolo, he's put down. If they don't score, they can thank Corey Thompson. West Tigers fans. Martin, Thurston. Oh, they've knocked the ball on, then it's knocked on by the West Tigers, but they'll get the scrum feed.
He's just a different player this year, Luke Brooks. The last couple of years, there's always a knock on here from Jonathan Thurston.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Little, pass out in front of them, the Benji. They flick the ball away, now the wingers down the touchline, that'll be a try. Nofaluma scores. They celebrate, and they go 4 further in front with a kick. They come, hang on, hold the phone.
Force up will be tackle 1. We have a try.
Possession is maintained by David Nofaluma and grounds the ball in the end goal. We have a decision.
And he has missed nothing, David Nofaluma. He's been in absolutely everything. That was a really good finish. Had to beat 3 defenders over the line. He's learned enough from the last kicks. Maybe across the front. Oh!
Little. 12. Alex 12 is lined up and put down 45 out, so a 6-point margin to the West Tigers. Benji, the kick. Oh, no, it's been taken straight away by Wittgenstein, who's racing down the touchline. Thompson's coming across in cover. He might just get him. He steps back on the inside and scores a try. Well, Benji's kick was an absolute shocker. They point to the spot.
It takes a big deflection. Who looked like he was running on a treadmill the last 10 metres. They were coming from everywhere.
Now looks pretty good in flight. It's coming back between the uprights. 12 ball.
Still swirling around. It's actually died down, I've got to say, since the first half, but little gusts that come up all the time.
Quick play the ball. Out the back it comes, and Little's going forward. Penalty for a leg pull. He hits it towards the uprights, and it's there. So they do break the deadlock. He kicks a goal. One of those, oh, don't let it bounce for goodness sake. Oh, and they're back in possession. They all stood there. There was no Brooks there this time to take it. So they're 10 metres out on the attack. That's unforgivable. Scott with it. He's dropped down 9 metres out. Granville's back out there. Ethan Lowe. He's held up a stride, pushed over, a metre out from the line. They come the other way. Scott the runaround. Granville out the back. They've got 3 on 2 as Coop got the ball away. Winterstein for the corner. No. He's put into touch. Oh, they're celebrating.
He's saying yes.
He puts the ball on the line.
His feet are in the 3rd row of the grandstand.
He places the ball on the touching goal line. We have a decision.
Newfoundland. And on the outside it comes. Eisenhuth, he goes to the 20 and the defence converges. That'll be the 4th tackle. Little goes the left-hand side. Brooks is there. Little short ball in behind the defence maybe, but Lawrence is well handled on the 5th tackle. 10 metres out from the goal line. What do they do here? They go the same way. Brooks, quick hands away. Fanua through the dummy. He's going to have to unload the ball. It's still the 5th tackle. They kick across field now. The ball's coming down and taken well by the winger Winterstein, who freaks away. They've lost the ball in front of the post. Packer gave it back away to Benji. There's that step. Benji is close to the line. He's still going. Well, they've invited them to score here. North Queensland inviting the West Tigers. Across field with Teddy Lesniak. He got it out wide. They must score. Masters comes back on the inside. Benji missed him. Try. That's the one they wanted. 18-12 kick to come West Tigers.
Yeah, they're all over them. All over them. And the Cowboys cannot keep up with the speed of the West Tigers.
His son Masters strikes it. Looking pretty good, this one. That's the one that counts. 8-point margin to the West Tigers.
Mahi Fanua has made more metres than any of them.
He's been just brilliant. On the inside to Bolton from Thurston. There he is.
Saved a couple too.
Oh, there he is again.
Get that in here.
Well, that's enough for him to win just about every award.
I love it.
Get that in here.
Thurston over the top. O'Neill with it now. Masters stopped him, and then the defence converged.
Yeah, well, that's been the story all night. Wherever the Cowboys go, the defence is converging. They're reading them very comfortably.
And let them take the ball and lose it forward, and Fanua with the man to pick up those scraps. Let's have a look at it again. Mahe Fanua, here he is. Look at this. Bang! Come here, you. That's a really good ball and all tackle with ferocity.
Take nothing away from the Tigers. They've been great in defence, and they've just covered them everywhere.
There it is, full time. 20 points to 12. West Tigers in front of a parochial crowd here at Leichhardt Oval.
They're looking forward to the match-up between Brooks and Nathan Cleary. These 2 young men will be fighting out for Rev honours the next 10 or so years.
And Benji sends that ball high. And the Panthers have first use of it. And straight away they go on the attack. Front rower Trent Merrin is put down immediately inside his own 20. The other front rower, Regan Campbell-Gillard, dragging defenders up towards the 30. Sione Katoa is the acting half for the Panthers. Impressive block forward, James Fisher-Harris. Now we go the other way with Brooks and a high kick. Taken well by the fullback. And there's going to be a penalty for mid-air tackle here, I think.
Put him in danger position, no.
5th tackle, left-hand side, Maloney kicks, stab kicks towards the touchline, taken, and oh, he's going to be taken into the in goal. No, somehow, I think it's Nufaluma got back into the field of play. He did particularly well. You'd think he'd almost certainly put a foot into touch or be tackled in goal, but he did very, very well, given the limited space he had there on that right-hand side of the field. Back the other way, Katoa. Maloney, clearing second receiver, got the ball quickly away on the outside.
Ray, if he has too many passes, we'll just go DWZ, okay?
I think it might be a good idea, Peter, particularly if his brother gets the ball regularly as well. He's clearing blindside, almost through the drag to the ground. Good tackle. Lawrence, I think, back the other way they come. Maloney now, they'll kick across field. Great kick. It's come down. They've got it. He tried to unload it out the back. It came back away from Peachy. It's still the last tackle. Back to the winger now, Tyrone Phillips. On the run around, the kick by Peachy. Oh, beautiful half volley. Nufaluma again, I think it is.
We had an uncontested catch there, Tyrone Peachy, and looked like he was going to reach out and score, but they dragged him back. He knew that there were numbers to the left. They had a bit of an overlap, so he threw the pass, but behind Tyrone Phillips.
Corey.
A couple of great touches from Nofaluma to relieve pressure from his team, as this does the penalty.
So it's been, as promised, a pretty enterprising encounter. Brooks, flat pass away on the outside. They're put down now. That's the 30 you can see right in front of the West Tigers as they play the ball. Back the other way. Brooks dummies, goes to the line, gets away from the lock forward, still going. And a penalty for a flop.
No.
Inside the 10.
It was a nice play from Brooks.
And there it is between the uprights. The early lead goes the way of the West Tigers, 2-0. Taylor, good pass away to Brooks on the outside bench. Little kick in behind him now for the centre. They steam through, but good play by the Panthers, and I think it made the little halfback who got back there, Nathan Cleary, to dive on that ball and save what could have been a try. And Campbell Gillard, two hyphenated names, making the tackle. That looked like the left-hand winger. Malachi coming across. Here's Brooks kicking. It was him. They take it quickly. Goes back to Dallin. Pushed away from Packer. He's on the outside of them, Dallin. He's down the touchline. His brother's coming across in cover. He fell over. He went again. Others got there first. Still 2-0 to the West Tigers. Clearing on the outside. Maloney. Oh, that's a lovely no-look pass away to a support player, the Wiranaira. Katoa acting half on the fifth tackle. They're baying for a penalty and they're going to get it.
They've got another corner.
Maloney, right boot strikes it, guides it between those uprights at the northern end, so it's 2-2 as we approach the halfway mark of the first half.
Yeah, I saw James Maloney maybe change direction a touch, but the Tigers now, great opportunity once again.
Brooks inside ball back away. Lawrence is put down about a metre out from the line. There were defenders there. Katoa, oh no, he's going to put someone in the bin here. He's got him. He's warned them.
Trent Merrin, Tim.
Trent's in the bin.
I've just spoken to your captain. Repeated infringements. Off you go.
Clearing. Maloney, short ball away. Good tackle. The Wiranaira dragged down, 5 out from the goal line. Out the back, kick in behind them, they'll get there through Peachy. Try. Beautiful kick by Cleary. Peachy scores.
Yeah, it's a beautiful kick.
Yeah, it was Peachy down the other end that got the loose ball off Benji Marshall, and here he is again getting some loose ball behind the Tigers' defence line. Makes it look easy to Peach, just that timing.
Yeah.
Maloney looks like he's going to pass it, drops it onto his foot, and just perfect time with the acceleration to get through the line.
Just have a look how high up Tyrone Peachy is. He wanted the kick. He was way in front of Isaiah Yeo. And that is huge to score a try when you've got 12 in the bin. That's one against the feed, one against the serve.
And he does kick it, and they lead by that margin, 8-2. DWZ plays the ball. Thank you, Peter.
It's only time, Ray. Here we
far
go.
right, straight through. He's up to the 30. Fullback to beat. The cover converges. Cheekham got there from behind and then has a little wrestle with him on the ground. Cleary, they're on fire. Katawi, they got there quickly. They've got numbers. Tamo straight and hard. Over the top of them. It'll be hard to stop here, but they get him. Good tackle, Corey Thompson around the bootlaces. Katoa, Maloney out the top. Oh, unmarked the winger, Phillips. Oh, he went over the top of him. He's an acrobat and scores a great try.
Maloney, beautiful pass here over the top. Just watching these two halves go about their work on the Harvey Norman replay. Tyrone Phillips finishes off a great pass from Maloney, but just watching the way they're combining Nathan Cleary, James Maloney, beautiful to watch.
Yeah, after the far right break, it was backed up by a James Tamo charge as well.
What about James Maloney feigning to kick from inside his own 20 then? I think Coach Griffin may have been having a seizure. He kicked the ball. Given we're seconds away from half-time. Now he kicks it, and there's the siren sounding, and Thompson's got to rush back for it. Allen's getting through rather quickly, but Thompson will feel the ball, then take the tackle. And there he is, succumbing to the tackle. That's half-time.
Okay,
Half-time, and what a very good display by a side reduced to 12 men for 10 minutes. I'm talking about the Panthers leading by 12-2, and they have the best defensive record in the NRL in the second 40 minutes, and they lead by 10 points.
Both sides only used 15 players in that first half. No Wade Egan or Jack Hetherington for the Panthers. We yet to see Jacob Little or Chris McQueen turn out for the first time for his new club as Maloney gets us underway.
And Brooks will wait and find support, and they bring it back. The West Tigers towards the 20-metre line, so they need to score some points, the Tigers. So I think that's Sue back out there, so he's obviously past the HIA. Yes, it is him. So West Tigers up towards halfway on the fourth tackle. Taylor, and there is again Sue. Sue goes, we thought about unloading that ball on the fifth. It'll come to Brooks, left foot kick goes high, midfield bomb. Crichton's coming across, took it well in the end, then took the tackle. Peachy runs from acting half, holding the ball out in front and gave it to Merrin. Merrin steps into the defence, popped it out the back as he fell. The little dummy, the little step, and now they go towards the 10-metre line. Plays it quickly. Again to Tyrone Peach. He's got them going backwards. He's almost there, but they grab hold of him short of the goal line. Little was around the legs. They spin it over the top. Well, gee, that may have been a forward pass. The referees and touch judges said no. And the Panthers held in the tackle now, 8 metres away from the goal line. It's a changeover, so it was viewed not to be thrown forward. It may have floated forward, as it can do under the rules. Katoa, run around with Katoa was brilliantly done. It's along the ground, half volleyed by Peachy. He'll be hard to stop here, but they converge and get him. Benji was awake to it. Back to Cleary the other side. Good defence on Fisher Harris back in, as you heard from Peter. A metre out from the line. Fifth tackle, Katoa. Cleary, dummies to kick, got the ball back away. The big fella's into the in goal, gets it down and kick out. What's he going to say?
Yeah, they're appealing for an obstruction here.
What have you got?
Got a lead runner making contact with the defender there. Let's check for an obstruction. Start with no try, but we have a penalty for 10 metres if it is no try.
Saying no try,
I'm saying no try, contact from the lead runner.
Chris McQueen, jersey 19.
Ash, we had the last tackle. Have no try. Just need to confirm obstruction there.
That'll be the fourth. They've done okay so far, West Tigers. Maloney. Cleary, probing. He's got them for offside again.
That last 6 or 7 minutes will be crucial as Maloney makes no mistake.
But he did a dive with Pike. Oh, a beautiful ball to Cleary out the back.
Oh, and again.
Again, yes it is. And an inside pass away. They go past the ball. Great tackle. Corey Thompson, his opposite number. Zelezniak picked up by Katoa. They must score. The ball goes wide, and he's lost it. I think Christian Crichton appeared to lose the ball as he put it down. Let's have a look. That's why he dropped.
Go, Ray. Here we go. He dropped it.
Christian Crichton has lost possession of the ball and has failed to regain it by regripping or regaining possession before it hits the ground.
So no try it'll be to confirm the on-field decision. Katoa again. Hetherington, the replacement. Done well. Hard to tackle. He's lost the ball in the tackle. Oh, he's penalised him.
10 metres.
10 in the bin, they say. They said they were going to send next infringement inside the 10.
Can you just make sure that's the guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Alex Twal.
Out plays it. Now they kick from 40 metres out. Oh, they had no idea the ball's going to go back into the goal. Oh no, it's been knocked over the line, I think, by the West Tigers. One-on-one, good defence. Egan. Hetherington. Dragging defenders with him. He's a strong young man, Jack Hetherington. Egan. Well, it wasn't intended for him. He got it away. Zelezniak, they come back on the inside into the in goal area. The crowd over there are celebrating.
He's gone very, very close. The reaction says yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, they went up prematurely. There's a hand on the touch-in goal line, which constitutes the ball being carried touch-in goal. It'll be an optional restart at the 20-metre line.
His left boot goes on the line also.
Yeah, just there. His toes.
No try. Touch line.
Egan, quick hands away. A little kick in behind them. They're getting through very quickly. Oh, they're lining up and knocked it on. Dallin Wateni Zelezniak got there first, and the ball.
No, I think it's a West Tigers hand, right?
They're saying that a player from the West Tigers has made it dead. Here it is. They had a good view of it. They didn't.
Corey Thompson, he made the tackle.
Oh no, it's the winger, not Faluma. He's kicked out a bit of space. Gave the ball away to Peachy. Down the touchline, Phillips back to Peachy. It's on the ground, picked up by the West Tigers. They throw the ball back. It's picked up by Penrith. Play on. They've thrown the ball away. 6 to go. 9 out from the goal line. Phillips with it again. Peachy acting half. His kick out. Right defence. He's running at you. A metre up the goal line. He lost that, but he's pushed over penalty.
No, Elijah, please.
Anyway. Little Brooks, dummies, almost through, dragged to the ground by Egan. Good tackle, Wade Egan. Little, Benji, ball back on the inside. Corey Thompson flicked it out the back. It's into touch. Well, I suppose when you're trailing by this 14-point margin with 9 to go, you're throwing caution to the wind.
In a really tough night to attack, considering how many stoppages, but they're the real deal.
Well, as the ball goes to Masters, he's chased across field by Peachy, got away from him, kicks back on the inside, but there's plenty of Panthers back there, including Phillips, to tidy up. And when you think that they've got to second position without the young bloke guiding them clearly, it's a very big effort.
Well, got great depth to the squad. Premiership onslaught.
Inside the final seconds, and the Panthers will emerge victorious. As Twal goes up over halfway in the final play of the match. And there it is. A much-deserved victory, but you West Tigers fans can take a bit out of this. They had no football in the second half whatsoever and defended valiantly for much of the final 40 minutes.
Right to left go the West Tigers. They're running towards the river end of the ground. That's the northern end. And a groan from the crowd. So John Olive from Kingsgrove Juniors. It's come long to fore and back on the inside. Jackson, a youngster from Mudgee and Gulgong. As I said, I can't believe his name has been missing from the discussions as Frawley Puts a kick across. There's chance for Hopewadi. Well done, Thompson. Didn't get to the ground. It'll be a line dropout. Play back to Liddle, goes for a run. Marshall joins in. Lola here does likewise. He'll have to come infield. He does. Nofaluma gave it to Marshall, gave it to Brooks. Brooks showed it once, put a kick in. Work here for Montoya. He'll be grassed, I think, or will he get back? He's around them, and now he's taken. Line dropout. Wow, that's exciting stuff. 22 out, Marshall King, a dart, away to Frawley, a long ball there, and there's a try coming up. It's Brett Morris at his brilliant best, completing, putting 4 points on the board for the blue and whites. But it's nothing new this year, by the way. In most of their games, the vast majority, they've been first try scorers. Conversion is successful. So here's Martin.
This is his wife, Casey.
That's the misprint. That's his wife, Casey, doing the touch judge's job. Here's Elliott now. He's right in front of the sticks, and he gets a penalty. They came up with the boot. And Fanua's the dummy half. Now it's gone to Marshall. He puts in a little one. There's a chance. I think it's gone off a Canterbury player, Frawley.
Yeah, good vision here from Benji Marshall. It was a pretty ordinary set of 6 up until that moment. But he noticed that Mbai was in the line. There was no one behind the line. He gets the grubber kick into the in goal.
He's built pretty close to the ground, though. Now Brooks shows it a couple and gives it to Marshall. They're coming across to the left very quickly. Fanua, he's got sights for the try line. He's over the try line.
There's significant contact by Chris Lawrence running through as a lead runner.
Fanua
this impacts on the Bulldogs' opportunity to defend this play. We have a decision.
So Taylor, long to Marshall, long from Marshall. Oh, what a pass! What a pass by Benjamin, putting Thompson over for a try. Vision and talent combined.
And in that position, nearly every team will get their winger to come in on the opposition setup, which Montoya does, because they think no one can throw a 20-metre pass across the front of 3 players and hit the winger on the chest.
Just noticing that Elijah Taylor's now gone to dummy half. Jacob Liddle must have left the field.
Big run by Lawrence Gus. Sorry for interrupting. Crosses 40. My goodness, he was going hard down the ground. Pulled down by Mbai. I'll stay with it. It's Lola here now. Stepping, twisting, and looking to make another break. He'll play the ball 10 out. Fanua goes to dummy half. So from Fanua, long and low to Brooks. They're testing him out today. Marshall goes long. Cheekham has got the ball, and he will be 3 metres out from the line. Changeover is on. Sorry about that. So here's Jackson, and there's a hand on the ball. It's a penalty. Played back to Elijah Taylor, now to Benji Marshall. Luke Brooks showed it to Lawrence, gave it to Fanua. Fanua got a pass around the corner. Brooks was waiting for it, and Brooks has taken it. Might be high. Crowd thought so. Come away from Thompson, gone back to Fanua. He decides to take him on. Watch out for the offload again. No, this time they've got him. They put 3 into the tackle. Now to the middle for Brooks. Brooks long. It's gone to Marshall. Marshall. Lola here. There's an overlap here. Nofaluma well taken by Morris. Loses the ball. And that should be all, I would think. 5 gone. We're looking for the bomb or the grubber. It's gone away to Clemmer, of all people. They go through hands. Foran gets it on, and Hopewadi's with the ball.
Yeah, I'd have got him on at half-time just so he could let everyone know. Here's a chance.
Here's some ball work along the hands, and Montoya going down the right side. Montoya taken by Brooks. Oh, that looked like a Scott Sattler tackle, really. Beautiful stuff by the little fella. Now it's bounced away favourably for Frawley. It's gone from Woods, taken then by Foran, who wasn't expecting it. And it's a changeover again.
Well, that all ended pretty meekly. It was good work by the Bulldogs. This is what I said in the first half. Attacking the halfway line.
Yes, Elijah.
Moving the ball in your own half of the field easily gets around the Tigers, who weren't anticipating that. He's very quick, Luke Brooks. He had him covered the whole way.
So there he is, the cat on a hot tin roof.
Yeah, get him out there now. They've got the penalty.
Josh Reynolds now on the field for West Tigers. And Luke Brooks will play the ball and the penalty. And they take the tap. And Reynolds it is that runs within about 15 metres of the line. So this is Aloye in 18. Put down decisively there by Holland, who's out there now. Away to Marshall, goes to Cheekham. 7 out from the line. Michael Cheekham. And here's Masters. You don't get much closer than that. Nofaluma. Long ball for Marshall. And he goes short. To the number 14, Twal. 5 gone. Can they make it this time? Brooks rolls one in and Mbai takes it dead. And Reynolds goes on to Eisenhuth. Big, wiry, rangy front row forward who signed a new contract during the week. Here's Marshall, and he's gone away to Lolohea. There's a chance for Nofaluma. More than a chance. Nofaluma has scored. He has scored some brilliant tries, this kid. And that's a put down and a half.
Really passive defence, letting Benji go into them, and they're backing off. And they go through the hands, play the 3-on-2 really well.
Only about 15 metres away from the southern try line. Here it comes to Brooks again, turns it in for Matalino. He's up to the 10 and got it to Reynolds. He zips in and zags away from another. Then gets the ball back to Brooks, and Brooks circles. Goes to Fanua. Fanua will be hard to stop from there. Into touch, good defence. I thought he was actually... Oh, here's a break made by Masters. Up to the 40-metre line. Gets a ball away. Lolohea is there for him. Now to Fanua. And Fanua is able to unload again. And here's Brooks splitting them open, but pulled down desperately just inside the 20. Back to Reynolds. The blind side wants it. They've got it. Lolohea puts a grabber in. Oh, Lawrence may have one here.
Yep, right on the line.
Gets it down.
So the try has been confirmed. Brad, you could see it coming.
Yeah, especially when Dutchy Holland missed the tackle on Masters. Over there, it's just a cold one-on-one miss. Advance the ball up the field. But I thought it was the Mahe Fanua pass. Their willingness to pass. Look at that. One. On to Lolohea. Fanua offloads it. On to Brooks. Just their willingness to support each other and their willingness to pass the ball in traffic. And once again, there's a nice little kick. Mightn't have been the right option, but when you got someone as willing as Chris Lawrence, it didn't turn out that bad.
Here's the kick, and it is spot on. Just outside the 40-metre line. 14-10 in favour of West Tigers. Here's Olive with a little bit of light footwork. He's got one to beat. He's got support coming in the middle. Mbai beautifully taken out there. He was tackled out in the middle of the ground there by Masters. Gone back to Mbai. Gone now to Martin. And Martin is tackled arching over the line.
That's the feeling I've got out of all the journalists that I've spoken over the last couple of weeks. That, you know, I think there's a little bit of pride involved in getting as many right as possible.
Oh, Mbai's put it down. Fanua's taken up the advantage. A long ball away to Thompson. Comes off his left foot. Gives the ball to Packer. How did he get out there? And Packer will play it 7 metres out from the Canterbury line. And here's a penalty going to the West Tigers. So Masters, who took over the goal kicking from Lolohea. And he hasn't Hasn't reciprocated, and he doesn't have to, although he's well offline with that one. Well offline with that one.
What a great job by Morris to get back into the field of play.
Unbelievable. So we're playing on the fourth tackle now as Clemmer
good ball
gets it out the back. Hopewadi, Fanua's got him, but he was able to pass. Montoya with the ball, but the Tigers sliding in defence. Equal to just about any task. Now Frawley puts on a big step. To play the ball on the last. So will they go through the hands? It's Foran giving it on to Martin. He puts a little kick on. Was it played at? That's the question. I didn't see the referee indicate as such.
Yes.
And it's with Fanua. He lost the ball. Now it's with Eisenhuth.
He had eyes for the ball then.
The margin in favour of the Tigers. A run around with Frawley, a lofted pass, a bat on, taken by Brett Morris, knocked on, picked up then by Masters. They stand like a couple of pugilists ready to go, but it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over at 14-10 in favour of West Tigers.
We're underway for Sunday football. It's the Roosters running from the southern end of the ground. High kick from Benji. Oh, Blake Ferguson's dropped his first one at fullback. And Benji has done something to a leg.
Well, that's a sitter.
They're banging away at this Roosters front door. Oh, bad ball from dummy half. It's off the boot of Brooks, and the Roosters have won the ball back. But Tepai Moroa, grade 3 shoulder charge on Chris Hyington. Early plea, 3 weeks. Heavy fights and loses, 5 weeks. I have to find your boots in the wardrobe, Pete.
Wait.
Way through Manolino, now to Marshall. Some numbers left here. Lola here for Noah. How about that? Welcome to first grade, Ikavalu. Plays it quickly. Friend down a short side. And Keary goes at them. He's nearly at the line. Plenty of Tigers bodies there around the ball. Last play coming up. It'll come for Cronk. He puts it up in the air. It'll come down near the line. There's a leap. It's touched back. Oh, the line was open.
Knock on off the West Tigers first.
But the Tigers are guilty of getting a hand on it first.
Look at this. Mahi Fanua actually knocks it back into the field of play.
Straight to Liu, who if he catches it, you would think crashes over.
What was he thinking? I just can't let it come down in the end goal. He actually knocks it back into the field of play. Came off a Rooster first, actually.
It did, yes.
How are they, mate?
Fanua struggling, wanted a penalty, and he got one. Oh, quick tap from inside the 20. Corey Thompson backs himself and sets off up 5 metres short of halfway.
He's had the ball stripped by Mitch Orbison, but apparently illegally.
Oh, they go again. 2 quick taps in a row. Nearly at the Roosters line here. They've travelled virtually 100 metres, the West Tigers. Benji tried to put a kick through it, couldn't get past Taukeaho. Final tackle of this set for the West Tigers. Brooks will kick back across the grain. Benji's tasting! Benji's there! He had a play on it and couldn't handle.
Taukeaho did well to get back there and force the issue.
Quick play of the ball, and Brooks will send this one up. It's not deep, but it's certainly high. Tap back here. Still the last. Benji's got it. Marshall with a little chip in behind them. Oh, it's got between Ferguson's legs, and he plays it in touch and goal. How do you think he's liking this fullback job this afternoon, Blake?
Well, it's a real classy show here by Benji Marshall. The ball is tapped back. The ball is thrown to him quickly, and he just takes his time. This is experience. This is just, you've got so much time to think about what you're doing. Drop kicks it through. Didn't grubber kick it, he drop kicked it. And bowled him middle stump. Left a gap between the bat and pad. And never looked like getting the ball.
I thought he'd played it dead with the hands, but he actually missed it and fortuitously got a kick on it.
Yeah, bowled him middle stump.
Put down by Butcher. A long ball to Brooks. Shows the dummy, goes himself, gives the pass to Eisenhuth, who's over. But I don't think can find the ground with it. Here's Brooks with a kick.
Benji Marshall.
Oh! Another juggle! And somehow the Roosters have averted a crisis.
Well, what the hell was going on there?
Is this where we see first points? Brooks across now for Grant, who gets dumped by Victor Radley, and the Tigers have a point-blank penalty goal if they decide they want to go that way. (2-0). 8 out from half-time. Oh! That's high. Well, there goes those model looks.
Bang, got him, Luke Brooks.
And that's David Nofaluma in trouble. Trainer calling to the referee.
Cronk again, Keary around the back. Away now to Manu. Slips the pass away in the first gamer. He's bundled over Matthew Ikuvalu. A couple of minutes away from the break. Only a penalty goal to speak of. Ferguson now. Here's Blake Ferguson down the right-hand touchline. He was able to slip the ball away. A real chance for the Roosters now. Cronk with a kick. He's trying to isolate Fanua. He's lost it. Tupou held off. It won't matter. Daniel Tupou scores.
He'll eventually get there anyway. Yeah.
This is Blake Ferguson on the far side. Gets rid of Luke Brooks. Throws the pass back inside to Ikuvalu. Cover again was good. And then Cooper Cronk, as soon as he caught it, he was kicking the football.
Well, it was well positioned, but it was a nothing kick because none of his team got there to contest it. He just catched it. It was tackle 5, and he thought, well, I'll give Tupou a chance. Tupou was a long way back. Fanua had first grab at the ball, just overran it. And then it was just a matter of whether or not Tupou could stretch out to get it. And he does. There you go.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, a penalty right on half-time.
Well, he was...
sorry. Go and take the mark.
Never even
if you
close
kick
to
it in the
onside.
touch, you get a tap, yeah.
Kick a bomb. There you go.
Here's a chase. Oh, it's knocked forward here by the Tigers. The Roosters scurry. He's offside. Penalty.
Mark's there where he gets involved.
Headbutted it. Ferguson virtually on touch. He hits it cleanly. He's piloted it over from the sideline to give the Roosters a 6-point lead at half-time. So Ferguson to restart. They go to the left-hand side, though. Benji floats it up. Oh, it's off the hand of Ikuvalu, and 6 more to the Tigers. Well, that was strange.
It was incredible. I don't know that Benji needed to do that. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out.
Oh, gosh.
Playing it back, picked up by Radley. Was it touched? It's a knock-on against the Roosters is the call. Well, Radley's appealing that there was interference from the Tigers. It was a last tackle mistake, so it'll be a changeover coming.
It was.
Yeah. It'll come away for Luke Brooks. Stabs it through. Oh, there you go. Well done, Victor Radley with a brilliant trap, and now he sets off. Up to the halfway, the 40, the 30. Still going, Radley. He's ankle tapped and can't get up and go again for the last 5 metres. Here's Manu now. Across the field. Manu a couple short. The Tigers really stretch if they head left. They do that now. Cronk's got it. Keary has it. Ferguson, and he floats it. They score. He doesn't give the ball. Here's Radley. Look out. Victor with the ball to Keary. Keary at the line on the last. He got knocked over. Oh, it's 6 to go. Cheekham didn't hang on to the ball. inside pass now to Zane Tedavano.
They'll be doing amazingly well, the Tigers, if they can hang on this set.
Not quick.
They might have to. They might take the 2 to go outside the converted try, the Roosters.
Talkeaho sends it over to make it 10 points to 2. Cronk playing it. Friend works across the line. Talkeaho trying to find an opening. He'll go close here. But around the ball, Elijah Taylor and Lola here. And Grant's down the bottom and can't get out of there. Fred, spiralling ball. Cronk, numbers. Ferguson, Blake around the corner. They're in. The Roosters have scored. And it's Daniel Tupou who gets his second.
Rushing up quickly there, Benji Marshall. It's a 3-on-2, and Blake Ferguson does a great job on the Isuzu D-Max replay to deliver the pass. This is a really difficult pass to throw from Blake Ferguson. You know, this could easily have gone forward when you're getting the one arm out there, but he propelled it back. He hasn't had much to do for his 2 tries, Daniel Tupou, but he's got both of them. And that's a big lead now.
Reynolds, kick to the in goal. Oh, hot ball, this one they've scored. They might have pulled one back here.
Tim Grant brings the ball down with downward pressure and grounds the ball in goal. We have a decision.
There you go. Tim Grant's got a try.
Keary steps up to send a high kick in the direction of Lola here. He's knocked it on.
Still the last.
Says it's still the last tackle.
Well, that's touched by Chris Lawrence as well. There it is.
Now it's 6 to go.
Cooper Cronk flapping his arms. Settle down, fellas.
Now Talkeaho. Oh, they can take a penalty goal.
Don't worry about the field goal.
So it's 16-8. Away to Brooks. Across the field he comes. Turns it now to Russell Packer, who's stopped by Baptiste and Radley. Oh, penalty. They want the 6 points. Madalino! Oh, how have they stopped him?
That was Radley.
Now Reynolds goes from dummy half. He might have got there, Josh.
And it's insufficient evidence to determine if the ball is any other way than on the ground. We have a decision.
Brooks with a high one. Tigers chasers coming. Tupou's put it on the ground. The Tigers have got it back with 6 to go.
Wow.
Reynolds buried into the turf by Maria Hargreaves. Pass away now to Marshall. Out to Masters. The wings wide open. Corey Thompson will score Willie.
No way.
Oh my goodness me, what a finish.
Okay, I've got tackle 6.
Corey Thompson and Daniel Tupou back in round 1. Thompson got around Daniel Tupou to score, converted by Lola Haya. Thompson doesn't look confident. The Roosters congratulating their winger.
Oh, short. Unbelievable. 5 plays and a kick will seal the deal for the Roosters. Oh, they've lost it. Talkeaho has put the ball down. A minute left. The Tigers rush in for the scrum. It's not over yet. 2 plays left in the game. They don't want to give away a penalty. Brooks down to the line. Out to Lolohea. It's broken down badly here. Back to Russell Packer. Over to Benji. Sends it away to Masters. Masters to Chika. And Corey Thompson's going to get another go, but he's juggled it. Siren's gone. Ball away to Packer. He keeps it alive. Ball's on the ground. The Tigers have got it back here. It's play on. Lawrence. Lawrence for Mahe for Nua. He sends it over the sideline.
No, it's still play on.
Surely they've locked it on. Have you seen anything like that?
What about the tackle from Blake Ferguson? Blake Ferguson one-on-one with Mahe Whanua. Wow. What's this? Bang.
Oh, he went out.
Look at this. This is putting your body on your line for your team. The game came down to that moment right there. Blake Ferguson wins it for his team with a big tackle.
We're underway. Moylan needs to take a little off, kicking this way. Taken on the full by Brooks. And he's straight into the fray. Tim Grant, a rare start for him. Eventually able to play it for Holmes. Moylan, Townsend. Again, the kick is on. It's sailing. Lewis got there. The veteran never gave up the chase. And he's very confident. He's got the first try of the afternoon.
Oh, I think it's
no try. It is the last. Will they go high? Brooks. Again, Lewis got there. Played at it as well, didn't he? Yes, it's a fresh set for the West Tigers. Eisenhuth regathered. Quick play the ball too for Whanua. Hard to handle is Mahe. Ball stripped out there, and that's why it's an obvious penalty.
Offside. No.
Not exactly straightforward, this attempt either, on an afternoon like this, but no problem at all. And he showed the Knights what to expect with a devastating performance against them. Now Lewis again, turning back the clock is Luke Lewis. Stepping out of tackles, taking them all on, and here's the penalty. They can answer if they want from right in front.
Here it is here, right foot step. Geez, he's been a good player for a long time, this fella.
And I know it's probably hard to say, but he's even a better bloke. Well, you know, at 34, there's the goal kick. Now at 34, you're probably thinking, oh, well, I'll just put it in second gear a bit, not worry about those little 1%ers, chasing kickers, charge downs, not Luke Lewis.
Brooks. Lawrence. Referees communicating with the players. They work it down the short side for Brooks once more. Whanua, almost a hospital pass for him, and as Ramian put the shot on. And Lewis finished him off, or rather Pryor, at the expense of a penalty. Whanua just taps it and goes. They had to get out of the equation, otherwise they're looking at 10 in the bin.
Stand down! Get to the side, clear up.
Pretty good option from Whanua to pick up 15 metres there. Now Grant's turn. It's been a good showing from the West Tigers in the opening 15 minutes, and another penalty goes their way. Again, they just tap it and go, and the referee says, hang on a minute. Luke Brooks was in front of you. Masters moves in. Starts it just inside the right post. No problem at all. Grant used as a decoy. Aloye, textbook tackle from Wade Graham, who was down there at the MCG celebrating a Blues victory, but not part of the setup right now at Origin level. Whanua, offload. Lawrence helps it on to Packer, putting a little bit of footwork on Brayley. Again, Gowan comes in, but they went back on the try line defensively. May as well take another two. Concern for Lewis.
Well, Lukey Lewis has gone low there. Caught Ramian's elbow over the top, so a little bit of friendly fire from your own teammate. Lukey's got a couple of little nicks on his head.
Brooks. Reynolds. Steps off the left. The new skipper nearly got there. Taylor throws the big dummy and they fell for it. The West Tigers, with all that possession, get the payoff. Elijah Taylor with the first try of the afternoon. Masters had a couple of siders from this angle and strokes another one over. They've got that 8-point margin they need to leapfrog the Sharks this afternoon, and Elijah Taylor has his first try since round 23 last season. It's the last, so Reynolds looking for the kick that's going to hang up on the breeze again. Referee got in the road. Reynolds put a tackle on the ref. The Sharks have the ball. Away goes Katoa. Slipped out of the tackle of Whanua that time.
HI for the ref.
Yeah, they're in the firing line today. That's the second time they've wound up being collected by a player. Here is Reynolds. Watch right through the referee. And now the shift out to Edric Lee. Look at the tackle from a much smaller man. Corey Thompson, textbook. Moylan moves it on to Williams. Jack Williams playing his third game in the NRL. He got a try on debut against the Raiders. Townsend, Latelli running back on the angle. Now it's the last. They've got a big line to the right.
You've got to get a result here.
Townsend takes them on, forced to pop a ball back to Brayley. Moylan improvising. He's offered at his best in that situation, and it works out well for the Sharks. Bakuya, he was the match winner. When these teams last met, it was at this venue. Remember, he scored a try with 2 to go as the Sharks came back to steal victory. Moylan's kick. Edrick can't get over the top of Thompson. He was tackled in mid-air. It's another penalty and an apology from Edrick. Moylan. Graham had no one to link up with. Masters was up quickly and eventually finishes him off. It is the last for Cronulla, and they get a penalty on the last. They tap it and go. Graham gets down low to go, and he can't quite get there.
No disadvantage. There was no advantage from the quick tap. Michael Cheekham, 10 minutes.
Wow. How often do we see it? The quick tap leads to 10 in the bin for an opposition player. And it also meant that the tacklers had to get down low, and they've come off second best.
Eisenhuth doesn't look real good. Look how smart Graham is. Look at this. Whoa.
He's run 10 metres.
That's not advantage. He even scored soon.
We didn't score, that's why.
Don't forget they're with the breeze in the first half too, the Sharks.
Set play, it's opened up big time for Moylan. Gets it to Edrick Lee. Forced to spin around was Edrick. And look at the cover. Get across. Reynolds has come out with a little problem with his left arm. A little stinger perhaps. Townsend, it is the last. It holds up this time, but Brooks able to bat it dead, and they can chew up some valuable seconds here before the dropout.
Gee, that was a great set play there too.
There's one play. What have they got? Townsend, Eisenhuth. They push the pass. That almost went forward. No problem at all as Brayley is tackled. And the West Tigers, despite being down to 12, with Cheekham in the bin right now, have kept the Sharks tryless in the first half. Because the line speed of the Sharks wasn't that crash hot. Masters, another offload to his stats. Twal spins away from Bakuya. Good run from Alex Twal.
Gee, he's a handful, isn't he?
Former star with the Parramatta in under-20s. Picked up by the West Tigers. Looking for an upright here, and he hits it. How good's the work from fullback by Valentine Holmes? They're falling over, and he should have passed to Brayley, and they might have been away. But that was unbelievable, the way he tracked it down off the upright. They've been a little clunky in the red zone. The West Tigers can make opposition teams look that way. Gallen takes them all on. Right up the middle goes Gal, and reaches out, puts it down. A superhuman effort from Paul Gallen. And look at them get around. The long-serving veteran, 300 games plus, and he showed all his guile there.
Well, it's just determination there from Gallen. It was a nothing run, really. He was caught flat-footed. As you said, come off the left foot. They should have held him up here, got around the ball a little bit better. But he's so powerful, Gallen. And they have started the second half. It's been a little bit of holes in and around the middle from the Tigers. Bakuya has made a couple of little inroads in and behind the ruck. And Gallen gets the Sharkies on the board with a try.
It's going to be a 2-point ball game. The West Tigers don't mind this 10-8 scoreline, but there's a long time to go.
All good.
Gallen again gets back, takes it on the full. Holmes, Valentine! It looks like Origin all over again. They won't catch Valentine Holmes, and the Sharks are going to hit the front. And Paul Gallen has come up with the try assist this time. He knew which man to get it to. Holmes headed for home in a hurry.
Yeah, if young Luke Brooks could have his time again, he probably would have put that ball in the corner. He thought there was chasers down the middle. Gal covering around the back of Valentine Holmes. Speed to burn. See you later.
You know, I was saying to you, Finchy, just a little bit earlier on today, the balance of the great players. This bloke is unbelievable. Paul Gallen summed it up beautifully. Scored the last try. As you said, Brooks kicked in field. There was no chasers. Gallen got back there. Gets Valentine Holmes on the outside. They tried. The Tigers tried to chase, but this bloke, wow, how good is he?
12 tries in his last 9 games for his club. And they lead by 4.
I'll just say the line speed of the Tigers isn't there. It was there in the first half. They've got numbers in the tackle. Just have a look how loose they are around the middle at the moment.
Williams, more metres for the youngster. He's 21 years of age. Moylan on the outside. Graham puts it on the boot. Might have been able to go through the hands. And Lawler here just slides across on his backside. The bounce was okay, but they get him in the end goal and a repeat set coming up. Ivan Cleary has gone for Godinay off the bench to answer what Seguiaro's providing the Sharks. So Moylan ran behind Graham, floated it over the top to Edric Lee in the corner. 3 in a row for the Sharkies. They're on fire. And what about the vision of Matty Moylan?
It's just great vision. You can see him looking on the outside straight away.
See if we can get a set.
I think it was Thompson. It was just caught in field a little bit. He summed it up beautifully. The pass over the top. He had to turn and chase. Edric Lee could dive from 10 metres out.
Andrew, no more.
Big line to the left, but they're pretty flat here, the West Tigers. Now they get into their groove. And right through goes Lawrence. Lawler here looms up. Lawrence played it beautifully. Opened up space for the fullback, showing all of his class. And it's game on again.
Look at the defence here of Chad Townsend. He got caught flat-footed. Standing flat-footed. The ball back on the inside there. And Lawrence straight through. Lola here gets down low to score.
Graham, cut-out pass, Latelli, the kick looks decent too. Oh, great hands, Lawler here. He got a shocking bounce and he made it look easy, the pickup.
I'll tell you what, this is the difficult part of the game now for the Tigers. Caught on their goal line, hemmed into the corner. Some courageous runs needed now.
How many fullbacks would have either knocked that on or been clean bowled, Finch?
Not only picked it up, Speedy, but got in the field of play at full pace. That's just tremendous work from Lola here.
The breeze at the back, 40-20 chance here. Holmes just back into position. Now the bounce. Oh, Valentine kept it in. Had to be cool.
Good chase, Josh Reynolds.
Oh, Josh Reynolds, great play.
As we tick down towards full time. Storm against the Broncos after this as Ramian goes right through, slips out of multiple tackles. Ramian with an individual effort to win the game for the Sharks.
Well, you know what? It all comes from the Fafita offload. Here it is. Watch Fafita in the line here, back on the inside. Pulls out the offload, back on the inside. Has a lot to do too. Ramian, what about the power? Wrong-footed, the fullback in Lalahia. And just slams it over the stripe. That could be game, set and bingo.
What about the form of some of the young centres out here tonight? Great work from Ramian.
Deliberate approach as the time is waved back on.
Paul Gallen's been impressive again. Plenty of work from him. 39 tackles, 17 hit-ups.
158 metres.
Another day at the office for Gallen.
Enormous.
Trying to finish with the ball, and he's able to achieve that. He deserves to finish with the ball as well. Paul Gallen, hugely influential in another win for the Sharks.
Jared Croker commences Sunday footy, and you can see the ball sticking up in the breeze there. It's a pronounced wind coming from the south. As Masters again. Oh, it was a nice offload to a trailing Brooks. But he shelled the pass. And Elliott Whitehead's come back with it for the Raiders. On 5. At the back to Whiten, and the tap down by Nguama, who came off the wing. So Caesar will feed the scrum. Amazingly, the Raiders score the second most points of any team in the competition in the first half of games. And they're looking to get off to a flyer. Leilua easily over. Strolls through.
I'll just mark in there. We just paused the play there. This defender here, he looks up and doesn't try to cut the play off. He'll hang back, which then gives room on the outside. We just let it roll. Mahe Whenua gets up here and stops. And they just start backing off. He had to come up and cut that play down. Leilua just too big, too strong. 10 metres out. Marking a player like Leilua, you can't give him room inside your own 10.
And they're the things that you could see in the first couple of sets of 6 in possession. They're just so big and strong, and the Tigers had a little bit of a hang-back attitude. You can't hang back on this man, and one man's not going to bring him down. They needed to find a way to double team him there. They've got no support from the inside.
Let's see if Jared Croker can defy a human impossibility. Here's the swing. You got it right, Gus. Across the face. 4-0. Here's the last. And they'll go towards Brooks on the left. He's brilliant at forcing restarts, Luke Brooks. In fact, he's done it 14 times this year, make it 15. They're only 11 out now, the West Tigers. Here's Brooks, who forced the restart. Off to Gamble. Turns it underneath now to Masters, looking for an opening. There's one there for Packer, who was put down at the last minute. Austin with a brilliant try-saving tackle. Lawrence is through, though. The Raiders were disorganised on their line, and the West Tigers have scored their first try. It's their veteran back rower.
This defender right here. Watch, he'll come up, and he'll be fading out. And he'll just come back on the inside against the grain. See him going out. He comes straight back in between them there, Chris Lawrence. Great angled run back against the grain. But that was on the back of that kick. Beautifully done there. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, the play before too was really good. Got to set up the quick play of the ball. You see here, Masters, this is his second offload, a ripper. Packer, he gets to the ground pretty quick here, and they're just not really set. You see Austin getting back there late, and that's when Papali started to drift wide, knowing they were short out to the right, and that opened the gap. Nice hit back by the Tigers.
Tackled on play number 5. Here's Gamble. A shallowish kick. Nguama leaps up. It's touched back here. Is it taken a Raiders' hand? Who's dived on the ball? Penalty. Tigers penalty. Offside. Metre out from the line. McIlrick swings it left. Corey Thompson weaves a passage through as he got there. His teammates think he has. The referee's going to go to the bunker. Oh, wow.
Corey Thompson maintains possession of the ball and it touches the goal line. We have a decision.
Well, he totally got the numbers wrong there. Blake Austin on the Isuzu D-Max replay. When he gets the ball, Corey Thompson, there's only 3 attackers. And there's 3 defenders. Austin had to get out and get him.
Now here's a kick that's really hanging up there in the wind, and Elliott Whitehead had a catch on it but knocked it on. Can Canberra find an answer with their goal line defence? It's been shoddy to say the least in the opening part. McIlrick away for Brooks, puts a kick through. It's cleaned up by Kotrick, but he's got no way back. Inside ball now to Tyson Gamble, away to Corey Thompson. He's got plenty of pace. Austin got him that time. Threw him into the ground on the 20-metre line. Another penalty coming. He takes a quick tap. Oh, here we go. Austin stuck a hand out and he's gone. He's too smart for them, Corey Thompson. Hodgson with his first run. McIlrick wasn't onside. Right underneath the black dot at Campbelltown. Hodgson. Short ball to Papali, who's gone over.
Isuzu D-Max replay. Hodgson looks out the back again, runs backwards and hits hard and flat. And Papali's able to swivel his way through the defence and into the line. Great sleight of hand.
Croker from basically right in front. And the Raiders get back within a couple. There's McKilrick up off up the tunnel into the dressing room. Here's the last play for Brooks. Sends it up. Kotrick's under it. Takes it well. Twal comes down to meeting. The ball's come out. And Twal's going to run away and score a try. They might check a strip here.
We're ruling that the one-on-one strip goes forward from Alex Twal, makes contact with Nick Kotrick. We have a decision.
So that's a let-off for the Raiders.
On the last, Leilua goes down the short side. Josh Hodgson's there, gets into first receiver, rolls a kick towards the sideline and over it.
Well, Blake Austin's down in back play, and there's a bit of a melee with Tim Grant. Have a look on the other side of the ruck.
Come back, Raiders.
Yeah, why was he hit there? Tim Grant was a mile away from the play.
There's the half-time bell.
I'd say with that breeze, there's still be no dew to worry about. A very interesting second half coming up here.
22 short of the West Tigers line. Lovely ball from Hodgson to Caesar, now to Austin. Quick hands on through Whiten. It's come down here, but it took a Tigers hand. It's taken by Grant and Chris Lawrence and Luke Brooks. Hodgson with a little jink from dummy half, and Tarpany for the line. He gets there.
He looks like he's coming out left on the Isuzu D-Max replay. Look at this footwork. Bang. Sends the marker one way, then gets Tarpany one-on-one. But it's the deception of the dummy half, Hodgson. Watch this. This will look great here. Sends the defenders the other way, which then gets Tarpany one-on-one. Great footwork and strength by Tarpany.
Yep, sometimes you don't know what you've got until it's gone or until it comes back again. They've been missing him for so long, I guess they too forgot just what this man can do for them. And all of a sudden, from close to the line, they become a different attacking proposition. Already 2 tries today through his sleight of hand.
Back now for Brooks. Away to Gamble. He kicks for himself. The first gamer. It's too deep. Play number 3.
Tyson Gamble puts his right foot out and makes contact with the ball while it is out. We have a decision.
High one here from Caesar. Will come down near the goal line. Croker had a catch on it. The ball's free. It's on the ground. Tapped out by Nguama. Let's see what happened. It bounced around.
They got a no try.
With the live decision of Jared Croker knocking the ball on, we will confirm that decision.
Flat ball to Whitehead, to Croker. Lovely ball, Kotrick, yes! Oh, that's brilliant by Canberra.
He wants to hold.
Kotrick remains in the field of play and grounds the ball. We have a decision.
Hodgson shapes the kick, beautiful spiral, creates a 3-on-2. Nice play here, very quick hands there by Croker. Now watch this, he won't put the ball in his left hand. What he'll do is turn his body to make his right hand or right arm the outside arm and keep it away from the defender. It's very effective the way he does it. Normally a left winger would switch it across to his left hand and hold them off with his right. What he will do, beautiful hands here from Croker. Watch this, 1-2. Catch it on the inside of your body, give it on the outside. He turns the ball away from the defender to put it down in the corner.
Here it comes, and oh, look at that, just at the last minute. Lovely shape. 25 out, another try for Canberra, and they go very close to sealing this. Here's Austin.
There's an injury here.
The way out of Tarpany, straight through them. He cruises over.
Oh, it's Chris Lawrence, I think. Here's Lawrence here. Ooh,
oh, no.
Russell Tacker.
Thankfully, he's walking unassisted off the field, Chris Lawrence.
Hodgson gets the marker, gets Brooks in, and then just gets a little flick pass away. But he's always probing, he's always putting pressure on you. The markers were going the wrong way, he gets out, gets one, holds them off, flick pass away.
Too good.
That's right where Chris Lawrence would have been defending too. Left foot hits it. And the Breeze has got it. It's no goal. It's 26-12.
Whoops.
Oh, that's going to blow almost backwards the ball. Oh, dear. Well, now Canberra have got it back. Michael Oldfield put down 10 short of the halfway line. Now Leilua sneaks off down the right. Well, Mahe Whanua's got a problem with an arm. Inside ball. Austin! Through he goes. Blake Austin leaves the fullback standing. Mahe Whanua's come off. That'll be a cruel blow for the West Tigers. He's added so much to this team.
That should wrap it up. Caesar, just a little inside ball there. Found some tired defenders between Eisenhuth and Packer. And Blake Austin, he's a free runner when he gets into the backfield. He wasn't thinking anything else but just getting around the fullback here and scoring the try.
You get the feeling they're going to make a statement the last 15 minutes here, the Raiders.
Short restart, and Masters knocks it on. Whitehead gets it back for Canberra, and Elliot Whitehead's up over the halfway now, nearly through. Whitehead, oh, what a ball! Whiten supporting, and from the short kickoff, Canberra go over again.
Brilliant.
The ball is backwards off Jared Croker and forwards off Michael Cheekham, and we are playing on tackle 0.
Great catch
Elliot
by Whitehead.
Cleanly gains possession.
Pushes through Eisenhuth, gets himself into the back.
Oh, they're not going to look at Hodgson here, are they?
No, he can't disappear.
Well, he can't disappear. He's competing.
Just looking to see if Josh Hodgson interferes with the ability of Elijah Taylor to make contact with the play.
No.
Oh, dear.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Josh Hodgson is in front of the ball, and Elijah Taylor is denied the opportunity to complete the tackle.
Oh, don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Look, 3 or 4, 5 players contesting. He comes around just in case.
That's got nothing on the play.
He didn't even see Elijah Taylor there.
There are things that just, you don't even go there. You don't even go there with that one.
They've got a bit of depth there in the back line as Whitehead cuts through, gets up to the 40-metre line and beyond it. Now to Croker. Short pass to White, and he was knocked back before. He might get his 4 points after all. Liam Knight in support. Knight throws it away. One bounce, picked up, and over goes Oldfield.
No one's impeded. Brooks tackles a man without the ball. Oldfield gets it down, no problem.
Watch the footwork off the left foot here. Dynamis Louis will play a short pass. Look at the left foot there. And the Ozuzu D-Max replay. And Liam Knight has to go to pass school. Because Liam Knight gets the ball here and he's looking to pass left to right. Pass it, Liam. Left to right. No. He has to turn the body. Goes to his favourite right to left. Entertaining try. Well done, Raiders.
Yeah, they're way on top now. They've played some really nice football today.
I think he's looking to throw it left to right. No, I'll go back to right to left.
At least he got it there.
Pass school for Liam.
Oh, look at this for a strike. It's going to swing too much. 15 inside the Tigers' half.
I think Hodgson's on the bench. I might send Darren Lockyer, see if he can go and have a chat to the champion dummy half.
Whiten back for Kotrick. Look out. Oh, backhander. Caesar backs up. Now he gives it away to Shannon Boyd. Boyd will be hard to hold here. Look at him back into them. Shannon Boyd. He nearly ran down to Macquarie Fields.
Croker can't disappear.
At the point that Elijah Taylor makes contact with Jared Croker is behind the ball. So he is a support player. We are playing on Matt Eisenhuth has 2 hands underneath the ball.
Ball's down.
At no point can we see the ball actually go down. We have a decision.
He said try.
Try.
Where does he have evidence to overrule the decision? The referee is there.
The ball's down.
It's down.
Here goes Whiten. Little kick through. They'll get the try after all. It's Leilua.
Lovely play here by the Raiders. Raiders fans get excited. Josh Hodgson's back. Your team looks completely different. This has been total domination this afternoon. From the time he took the field, this team has transferred in its demeanour and its character. it's looked more relaxed, more organised. And now that he's off the field, they even look relaxed and organised. They're playing really good football.
Liam.
Here's Knight. Liam Knight gallops through and scores.
You know, Azusa D-Max replay, have a look at this. The timing, the spin, and then have a look at the footwork here. For a big man, he's got amazing talent.
He played in an under-20s grand final in the same team as Tom Trebojevic. They were beaten by the Panthers back in 2015.
When he first came into first grade, when they were doing all their fitness work, the Manly boys, he would lead everything up. He's an amazing athlete.
Yeah.
So the dying seconds as Austin kicks through. Whiten's chasing. Thompson gets the footy. The siren sounds as Corey Thompson goes to ground with it. Big win for Canberra in Sunday football. 48 points to 12.
How's he feeling right now, Blocker Roach?
Well, I've got to say he deserves to be back here, Robbie Farah, to finish career.
Moses Mbai, who actually plays his first game at Leichhardt Oval ever. Forget about his first as a West Tiger. Underway on your Sunday tickets from time-honoured Leichhardt Oval. And it's the visiting team through Ryan James, who returns first. As we see a ball behind, and the scramble to clean it up, Stacks on the mill, it's still there. And the pressure from the Tigers is applauded by Josh Reynolds and his teammates. They're here to be part of it. Robbie's return, Ash Taylor, as the kick skews off the foot and might end up close to a 40-20. It's gone over just shy of the 20-metre line.
Geez, you'd have to have a look at it again, wouldn't you? The touch judge is pretty confident it's not a 40-20, but
Ash Taylor thinks it is.
He's thinking it is. It bounced off the side of his boot here.
This is a deliberate kick block, and this is like a banana kick downtown. Sliced it so it ran towards the sideline. It's gone over.
Move it up, Titans kick, Bill.
Well, I reckon that's a 40-20.
Kevin, here, hold, go, 4.
Here is Taylor running off Farah. Now Brooks, a short flat ball. Chris Lawrence finds support. Mbai ducks under a tackle from James. Gets up, goes again. Mbai pulled down 11 metres out. Farah sends it to his right. It ends up with Brooks, who gets one and free. A tip on. Over for Thompson, who dives to the corner. But he's been denied by Michael Gordon, I think.
And Gordon shows great strength here by the look of it. Assisted. No try. No try.
Now Pete's running and passing and finding Jared Wallace. Running a great line. Support is there. The pass was poor. And the Titans blow it. Kevin Nangama with the clean-up for the Tigers.
It was a great break there by Wallace.
The Latch and Robinson stand stood and applauded like they are now as Kevin Nangama goes through, gets away. He has Tigers left and right, but Kevin Nangama goes it alone. First try to the Tigers, a clean line break from their Fijian flyer, and now everyone is standing and waving.
I thought Josh Reynolds was going to tackle him. Josh Reynolds is running next, and what a great play it is from Chris Lawrence.
Well, you know that came after the Titans had a fair bit of footy the last 10 minutes too. A great reply there from the Tigers.
6-0 Tigers. Anthony Don across field trying to create numbers and doing exactly that. Dale Copley, the cover comes across and does enough. It was Josh Reynolds bringing Copley to ground, and importantly so for the Tigers. Now Keegan Hipgrave.
I love that play when wingers skip across the field, trying to look for someone. They take the quick tap.
I'll hold this and then I'll come through.
Hipgrave boasting the same sort of mo as Nathan Peets. Now Taylor took a tricky pass and gets a good offload away, just popping it out for Jai Arrow. Now Pete, supported by Ryan James, who goes in for a third game in a row. We know he's a try-scoring front rower, and he is reminding us of that. Into the back end of this first half, and it's the Titans on the attack again. Taylor. Lawrence got up in his grill, knocked the ball free. Nangama comes away with it, and he's pulled down from behind by Brenko Lee.
Oh, he's having a nightmare. Chris Lawrence again tackling Ash Taylor. He's put a big target on him.
He's to Farah. Farah gets the ball away. Now Reynolds. He'll come back towards open pasture. Inside, outside. Josh Reynolds goes all the way.
Give him the Volvo. That's a great try.
His first game at Leichhardt. He celebrates a try as he takes the Tigers back to the lead.
Oh, his 5th appearance for the club this season. He's been riddled with that hamstring. He was a massive off-season signing. Come over here, couldn't get a start. Ash Taylor just gets smashed from Chris Lawrence. Ball on the ground. Then Garma picks it up. We thought he was gone. Brenko Lee gets him. Robbie Farah does great, keep the ball alive. Gives it to Reynolds. He goes in, he goes out, he turns him either way. He doesn't know where he's going to pass. Who's he going to link with? Who's he going to score? He just gets there himself.
Oh, is he ever ready, man? You can put that down. That's a great long-range try there to the Tigers. Put it down to the tackle there from Chris Lawrence.
SR Masters successful with his first attempt. Flags are up again. Michael Cheekham, the tackler. Here's Ryan James, catch and pass for Taylor. Brenko Lee comes to Nangama, who holds onto a leg. There's the offload. Michael Gordon confronts a broken defensive line. Still going. Gordon wears a good shot. Josh Aloye in jumper 12 for the Tigers. Now Ryan James looking for his second double in 3 weeks. Peets. Taylor dummies and runs. Ash Taylor goes over, and the Titans will kick to level us again.
On this occasion, Lawrence just gets held up on the decoy runner a little bit, and Ash Taylor gets the ball at the back. Great runner, Ash Taylor.
Well, he had to chase from marker here. Look where Lawrence is. He knows that he's going to run here, show and go. Just a little bit late to the tackle. I think this kid's a lot stronger than what people give him credit for. Powerfully built, low to the ground.
Reynolds, a try scorer, finds Cheekham straightening and going back to Josh Reynolds. Reynolds almost works his way through, gets the ball away.
Amazing what little offloads do. Close, short passing.
And now the kick for a chasing Corey Thompson. Back there, Philip Sammy makes a meal of it, and Corey Thompson claims the try.
Chids, I've tackled one. I've got a try.
Thompson has pushed the Titans player out of the way. We have a decision.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it was. It'll be no try now, but the great vision of Josh Reynolds, he saw that Sammy was up in the line. I don't think Josh was 100% out there, but he'll battle on. He's a tough competitor.
It was a shoulder blocker when he scored the try, and that's been a problem for him in recent weeks. Here he is passing in pain, it must be said. Mbai over the top, magnificently pulled in by Malako Wateni Zalesniak. He went to reach back the other way and lost the ball.
Have a look at the scramble there. You've got to pay tribute to the Titans there.
The Tigers can have a final crack in the first half. Albeit from the wrong end of the field. They're not going to go to the break wondering. They changed their arm. SR Masters, Corey Thompson kicks and chases in behind Philip Sammy. The winger retreats and cleans up.
Oh, what a half a footy. They stand, the Tigers crowd. They all stand as one.
Lawrence with the latest Tigers run. Here's Farah spotting a hole, running at it and getting through. Here's the support. Brooks pulled down from behind, allowed to play on, and Robbie says, let me get involved again. His kick across field, a wobbly one, picked up by SR Masters. Now Thompson, he has an air swing. Play on towards game 3 of Origin. Wallace, his pass to ground, picked up. Now for Copley. Copley, there was some